the Riot sessions. Tonight, we dive back into the story. I am your illustrious DM, Shadowhack90, or Nathan. You may call me either. And I'm going to pass it down to the wonderful, the beautiful Codybedrock.
Hello, everyone. So am I doing the thing?
Well, no, I'm just. Who are you?
Introduce ourselves first.
Oh yeah, hi guys. I'm Codybedrock. I play the Blood Hunter human, Brontor, Jordanian. He's having fun down here in these caverns, seeing all kinds of blood and whatnot and gore and stuff. It's really cool. But that's enough about me. Let's pass it over to the illustrious Ramsbug.
Oh, I'm illustrious today. Hi, I'm Ramsbug. I'll be playing Jeska Baxtasius. She's a dragonborn cleric. And let's just pop it like hopscotch over Cody to the illustrious Blue Ranger.
Please. The illustrious Blue Ranger was my father.
That's Dr. Illustrious Blue Ranger.
What's going on the Blue Ranger? I'm playing Dryden Kell. He is a half-orc barbarian, and I don't remember for the life of me what he's up to right now in this game. I meant to go back. I'm looking forward to the recap. It's been 2 weeks, and I completely forgot what he's doing. I'm pretty sure for the first time in a long time, he's just sitting back and watching.
He's mad at Jeska for killing...
Last time on the Dryden sessions.
I feel like the Dryden sessions are like what he does at night in the bars when everyone else is asleep.
That was going a completely different direction there for a second.
Late night with Dryden.
Late night sessions with Dryden.
In weird pattern formation, we're gonna jump over Tonph and go over to Zach. Hi, Zach.
Hi, everybody. My name is Zach. I'm playing Leucis, the insane tiefling sorcerer.
Good to know he's insane.
Everyone knows he's insane, man.
Also, it's worth noting I never
fair.
fixed his Twitter handle, so it's not the lane anymore. It's Grey Goose Eggs. That's my fault. Oops.
These people have been trying to follow me, Blue. What
I know.
the hell, man?
You have all these followers you're missing out on.
God.
My bad.
People want to know what you're up to, Zach.
Wait, do I have to
They just want to know.
You need that tweet every week.
That's right.
Did you tweet this week?
I can't remember.
No.
You did not.
I don't think I did.
Oh, man.
How else am I supposed to get exposure if they don't have my handle above my head? You know what I mean?
I
don't tweet, so.
Expose yourself.
That's his only time for
Expose
exposure.
yourself.
No, please don't. Please don't. There are rules on Twitch.
I expose myself all the time. I'll keep it decent for you guys.
This is actually a body paint. This shirt is actually body paint.
And I will throw it to my right in real life. I guess it's still right to you guys too.
No.
To Shadowcawn.
No,
To the left.
to the left. To the
You're
left.
pointing the right
This
way,
is
though.
actually my right.
To the right.
Yeah, it's mirrored. You're good.
That way?
Yep.
Okay.
That way.
Anyways, hi, I'm Shadowcawn. I am playing Tonph the... I'm playing Tonph the Halfling Ranger. I think right now we're in a big old bucket of cow manure, I believe. And Jeska's trying to talk us out of it, but I don't know how well it's going.
Is that what
Anyways, yeah, we rolled up on the
Let Cody do the recap.
the people.
That's right.
Check a look.
See, I get spoilers. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
Guys, it's my job this week. Come on.
All right. Well, I'm gonna throw it back up to whomever.
Yeah, Cody, what are we doing? What happened? How
so
have things been progressing in the world and the life and times of the Rad Squad?
Specifically, yeah, D&D, not your life.
Not your life. We can come back to that later.
All right, let me reset then. Okay. So last week we fought those guys, those undead guys, and we killed them, right? And then we went through the tunnel a little bit further, and then there was this big guy. He had like 4 arms. One was a giant shield, and with some clever thinkings by Leucis, throwing a rock into his mouth, and then some awesome melee skills by me and Dryden. We took him down. Oh, yeah. We took him down, and we accidentally cleaved through a guy that was inside his belly, so that was kind of bad. Anyway, after that, we went down the tunnel. About 4 hours later, came up to a 15-foot ledge, and down below was a little shanty town. All these cloak guys. We couldn't tell that at the top, but when Leucis did his Misty Step going down to the bottom, he saw these cloak guys, and
Misty Step TM.
Yep, trademark. And he saw those guys, and they were talking about sacrificing some people. So he followed, kept going down the path, and came up against this big, tall pillar type situation with all these cloak guys. And he went up to the top where they were taking this little dwarven miner up to the top where they were going to sacrifice him. And he pulled out his portable hole, put the guy inside of it, and
Portable hole.
and then he did this crazy magic thing that made everything like a dark void and made everybody rise, and these giant squid tentacles came up and grabbed people and made them disintegrate. And then he did the old tides of chaos to get out of it. And once he did that, he tried to convince everybody that was in the cloaks that he was the Reth, or is it Greth? Anyway, he was the guy's voice, like the seraphim. And some of them believed him, some of them didn't. And that's about the time that the rest of the group showed up. And then the people who didn't believe him want to fight us. So that's where we are. Back to the Shadowhack 90.
Well, we don't have a this week's broadcast brought to you
No,
by.
I didn't do one.
Oh, well, you can do this week's
Brought to you
broadcast.
by Portable Holes.
Yep. When you
We
need
got a
to fill
hole that
something,
fits everyone.
it's everywhere you go. Yeah.
There you go.
We need a hole in the go. Need a portable hole.
Nothing's too big. My portable hole.
When you need a fill, here you go.
I put all kinds of things in my
One
hole.
size fits most.
I'm so glad we're on your channel this week, Shadow.
Also brought to you by Purple Tentacles if you need something to fill those holes.
Oh, nice chicken. Oh, nice.
Lucius does it all, man.
Anyways, so.
You are so fucking.
I don't discriminate.
Oh, nice chicken.
Alright.
It's in chat.
I feel like we could have done like an advertisement where like the EPA is warning parents against wild magic, the new drug that's affecting all their children.
Has your child recently exploded into nothingness?
Has all of his fingers turned into random peanut butter and chocolate bars.
Has he decided to don a worm armor?
In case you guys haven't been able to tell, we haven't played D&D in a week or two. So it's really nice to finally get back together and be able to riff off each other. Which it really is.
I really want a worm armor now.
Oh, that's right. Lucius still has that worm armor.
That's pretty
I
cool.
got it burned off.
No, he got rid of it.
No, he still
Yeah.
has it. He
Wait,
still
he
has it.
still has it?
He still has it. He didn't burn it.
Remember, he made a giant purple worm ball too.
I'm really mad I'm the only one wearing sunglasses still.
Whose fault is that?
Well, I thought it was a thing we were going to do. Those aren't sunglasses, those are 3D glasses, so I'm not worried about it.
All right.
Those are impractical, I'm not worried about it.
So,
And it's been a while.
it's been a while. Anyways, bring it back in. Okay. So, as Lucius shouts out from the top of the
Oh. Sorry.
no night mantles anywhere in the vicinity.
Oh.
There it was, though. It was all a ruse.
It's all a ruse.
It's a trick.
That's fine.
All right. So, as Lucius shouts out from the top of this 10-foot high platform off the ground, in a very commanding and boisterous voice, shouting out that for these current followers to allow you, the new speakers of Resh, to pass. The group that is currently not bowing down to Lucius, about 15 to 20. It's about 15 to 20 of them who are not bowing down and have turned away. Are currently like encircled all of you at this point. Having encircled you all, you are about roughly about 60 to 70 feet away from the base of the platform right now. One of the individuals holding a sword with a sword at his belt, with a short sword at his belt, walks up to you. You're followers of Resh, are you?
Of course. We are not just his followers. We're his friend.
Can I hear this?
Resh has no friends. Resh doesn't believe in friendship. It is for the weak.
I press my earring thing.
What's on your staff, Dragonborn?
Nothing?
And you see as he glances and looks up at your symbol of Bahamut, which hangs off your staff.
I won this fair and square. I fought the whole temple of Bahamut up in the mountains, and this is loot from the battle.
Make a deception check.
I press my earpiece so Leucis can hear us.
I'm hiding, by the way.
Make a stealth roll.
Okay, I'll do it again. I think that's what I was doing last time, but
Yeah, just make a stealth roll regardless. So.
That's what I said.
There we go. Nice start.
Leucis, you can hear this?
I mean, you can hear this regardless. Like,
Oh, but he can hear it better now.
yeah. All right.
Can you hear me?
So Tonph, you.
Okay.
good.
So Tonph, you. So Tonph, you dart off.
Do like this.
Buddy. So Tonph, you dart off kind of behind, like before the rest of the group got there. You dart off and began kind of like scurrying through the tent city, kind of dipping and dodging between the different tents, using it to blend into your surroundings. And you're currently, like as you round the corner around one tent, you immediately drop down and kind of go prone just for a quick second as you watch as right past you, a few, like two more individuals, one with a short bow that's already currently strung and has an arrow knocked in it, rush by, and another individual with a sword runs by as well. This individual who's looking at you, Jeska, you see as his hand slowly goes to his sword. Who is the master of this temple that you say you killed?
Does Jeska know names of people from other temples besides her own? I don't have to answer your questions, is what she actually says.
Okay.
You can ask the Seraphim of Gesh himself. Gesh? I forgot this name. Resh himself.
You don't
Lucius,
even
we need you here.
You don't even know his names.
I've been drinking.
At which point he draws his sword and points it at you.
Do I see this?
Yeah, you're right next to her. You're like
Right
right
there.
next to her. At this
You're
point.
all right here just letting me do this.
You're all right there. You're
Okay.
all like center, like pretty much in the center of like a circle of these individuals. About 20 to 30 of these individuals right now.
Then I pull out the negotiation and parry his sword to the ground.
King! Sword just kind of gets slammed to the ground. He looks up at you.
See? My manservant took care of that.
Hey,
Pull out the hammer.
that's about enough out of you.
Light it up.
Hammer goes up. Individual looks over at you, Dryden. You say you're followers of Resh. You come here with a symbol of Bahamut on this one's staff, muddling your words every 3 seconds, every moment that you open your mouths. Who are you? Why have you come down here?
You know, sometimes we have to be undercover. We're special.
What we do for Resh
It's our business.
is our business.
And what is it exactly you do for Resh?
I don't know if that's really any of
It's
your
our
concern.
business.
Who are you?
What's your clearance level?
You have a level 3 pass card? I don't think you have a level 3 pass card.
You know how long it took me to get this level 3?
I'm lucky if I'm ever going to see a level 4. So you get off my level.
Get on my level.
Strobin!
Probably.
He waits for a moment. Strobin! What do you make of all of these individuals?
Is that the guy that we killed?
There's no answer.
I don't think you have a friend named Strobin.
Yeah, who's the Strobin you're talking about?
At
I
which
think
point
you're just
you
trying to
watch-
throw us off.
At which point you watch as everybody else in the circle reaches for their swords, or reaches for an arrow that they are like getting ready to pretty much like knock and fire at this point.
I want to yell
Did they
out
say
as
there was a guy named Strawberry?
Yeah, they did.
as they all draw their swords. I exclaim out.
They haven't drawn them yet. They're still like they're just putting their like they're just showing that they're ready. They're like
I'll
they're-
hold an action
they're
for when
tensing.
they draw. How about that?
okay.
I just look at him and go, you really don't want to do that.
All the strawberries in the world can't help you now.
I like my chances.
You like your chances, do you?
Are we doing this, guys?
He looks around. He looks around at like about the 30 to 40 or the 20 to 30 other people who are currently surrounding you at this point. Yeah, I think I do.
I look around and go, it's funny, I don't see any giants here. You guys are going to have a little bit of trouble.
I don't see any giants either.
Are there still rogue
Just
guys like
annoying,
bowing down to
small.
Lucius?
Like there's about 15 of them at this point.
I yell to them, if you believe that he is the voice of Resh, stand with us.
Make a persuasion check.
Just dope. I get to roll dope.
If we've learned anything from Brontor's rolls, they're
Hold on.
dope.
I'm gonna roll each one.
Dope.
Drag to roll the dice. That's new. How can I disable that?
Wait, what did you do now?
Why are you
It's saying
rolling
drag to
so
roll the dice.
Oh, wait, what?
That's for like the 3D. Like you shake it. It basically allows you to shake the dice. And
All right, so 9 it was. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's
Okay.
fine.
I disabled that.
You watch as or about like most of them, their heads like they're still in the bowing like position at this point, but their heads kind of shift and turn and look at each other. You hear some indiscriminate whispers that you can't really quite make out. The rest of them, and the individual looks up at who's currently like locked with Dryden and says, "I take my orders from Stroven. He is the speaker of Resh that I listen to."
He doesn't
Not
seem
this
to listen to
imposter.
you, though. Where's
Yeah,
this guy?
You're gonna have to go to a different dimension to listen to him, because I'm pretty sure.
I don't see any Strobins around.
I swear, is his name Strawberry?
Yes.
His name
Who are
is
you speaking
Strawberry.
to? He points over at Brontor. A few others slowly start pulling their blades out at this point.
Easy, boys. You don't want this.
Does he have a buddy named Cream?
Strobins and cream?
No, shortcake.
Oh, shortcake.
Hey, what's your name again? Did you say your name was Cream?
Hey, what was your name? Guy with the sword?
You don't deserve to know my name.
I'm
He pulls
sorry,
his sword.
were you talking to the guy who just disarmed
See-
you?
We're trying to communicate here, and it's like a one-way street. You just want information, not giving us anything.
It's not very nice.
It's really not.
You come in here into our camp, expecting for us to believe that you are new followers of Resh, and you words muddled here to and fro.
Did we say new?
We're not new. We've been around for a while, probably a lot longer
We've
than
actually
you
been away
have.
for a very, very long time on our secret missions, and we're just
What is the
back.
first
Things
tenant?
have changed.
What is the first tenant of Resh?
You don't know?
What happens? Sorry, I'm being interrupted. Let me not finish that thought. I'll give you a hug, sweetie.
Are you? Do you really not know? Because that's really
I'm
unfortunate.
asking you.
Why would you have to ask me if you knew?
It's how we tell who is part of the cult of Resh.
I come
Now,
on the
what is the first tenant of Resh?
I hold my hand to my ear and I say, "Get ready to run towards me."
I I say...
And after I say that, I say, the first tenant, and I call out towards them, and I say, no survivors, and then cast darkness on the guy that they're talking to, right on his face.
All right. What's the range on darkness?
The range on darkness is 60 feet,
Yeah, you're within
and
60
it's a
feet.
15-foot sphere.
Awesome. I love it. I love it. So,
Dope.
all right.
Now, does that make the whole area dark or just their vision?
The whole area dark.
Oh.
Damn it.
15-feet sphere.
Am I in that?
Everything is
Is that
completely pitch
is that
black.
radius, I take it?
Yep.
Oh, Jesus.
So I guess 30 feet.
So it's a third. Oh, man.
Wait.
That's ridiculous. Okay.
Do we not have a battle area?
No, not at the moment.
Am I in that zone?
Yes, you're in
You're
that
all
zone.
in that zone.
Oh yeah, we're in it.
Except for me!
I'm so excited. Thank you, Lucius.
I can just imagine Dryden's just gonna start swinging.
I get on the thing. I was like, everybody, look around. Make sure you know how to get up towards Lucius.
Oh, I can.
You don't have-
see him.
Yeah, you don't have time to say that because as
Yeah. and-
you're about to mutter that,
Guys,
as you're about to mutter that, the darkness just envelops the individual who is currently like in front of Dryden, and all of you are just thrown into complete darkness at this point. Your vision is completely obscured. You can't see anything at all. You start hearing a few people going, a few other individuals going like, "What happened? What? We can't see." You hear the individual, Dryden, you hear it directly in front of you. "They're here still. So, men,
I don't hear-
attack!"
I see the whole thing.
Everyone can
Actually,
see in the dark
no.
except for
Actually,
me,
you can't.
apparently.
Actually,
Enemy.
you can't.
Not
Yeah.
even with dark vision.
Not
with
dark
dark
Oh,
vision.
really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is
everyone is-
magical
Oh.
darkness. Everyone is effectively blind at this point.
Oh, that's a bummer. I was ready to kill everyone.
Wait,
Ah.
I think I have something for this.
we're just gonna be swinging in the dark.
All right.
Whistling in the dark.
Yeah. Magical darkness spreads at 50.5 foot. At this point, choose whether you're holding. Darkness emanates from the object. Yep. Creature with dark vision can't see through the darkness, and non-magical light can't illuminate it.
Alright, can I, does my light illuminate?
It would be
Nice,
mag-
right?
What level spell is your light?
Cantrip.
No.
No.
That's every level.
So
gotta be-
Jessica tries. So
Instead of
Jessica
level
tries to
3.
cast. So Jessica tries to cast light, and you feel the magic. You feel the magic from the cantrip expend, but you're still blind. You can't see anything. They're gonna make. They're gonna try and make some attacks against you with disadvantage.
Now I have a question. You
Yes.
said people with dark vision by non-magical means, right? Can't see within it.
It is just a creature with dark vision cannot see through this
I take
darkness.
myself and do lesser restoration. Boop.
Okay.
That's my last second level spell.
Okay. You cast it, and you still can't see anything.
What?
You said it's second level.
I can end being blinded.
Yes.
You're not
being
blind.
blind. You're not blinded. Your eyes still function perfectly. You just cannot see. Like this is like almost like a dark fog has just like completely enveloped this area at this
It'd be
point.
like being in a cave.
I think it's more like being completely surrounded by like dust particles that are so dense that you can move through them, but you cannot see.
That.
So your eyeballs work. But I was just
Now-
curious because I've got the cowl that does dark vision. So I was wondering if I could see in there since it's not a natural thing.
Nope.
So Lucius said, "Prepare to run to me." So the plan was to turn and run.
All right. So the first attack is against Dryden, and that's going to be a total of. Where's that? Yeah, that's a natural 7, so that's not gonna hit. Second attack is going to be a 17 and a 2, and that was against Brontor, so that's gonna miss. Third one is going to be against Balan, and that is a 14 naturally. So that'll hit, and he's going to suffer.
My baloney.
He's going to suffer 4 points of damage. He's gonna suffer 4 points of damage from that. You hear as that blade swings, as you hear like swords starting to fly past you, Dryden, your danger sense takes over, and you immediately start ducking, dodging, and like just going straight up and like just kind of like weaving, like kind of like you feel the change in air pressure as the swords and arrows are just coming whizzing right past you, and you're just like allowing your senses to take over. And then you hear a cry out from behind you, and you know that a voice of Balan has been that he has been hit by something, and you hear a voice come back and say, "I found one of them!" And you start and that's pretty much about all you do. What are you guys doing?
Do I see where the darkness is?
Yeah, you can see it. It's just like a giant cloud of darkness right now.
All right. Well, I'm gonna run to the opposite of where Leucis is.
Okay.
And I'm gonna...
Yeah, you can see Leucis from where you're at.
Yeah.
It's a code,
He's
right?
He's not Ramsbug.
No, it's a sphere.
It's a giant sphere.
And then I'm gonna say, "Run away from me." And then I'm gonna yell, "Everybody this way! I found him!"
All right.
Smart.
I'm gonna
So
say.
running away from
I'm gonna
where
say make a
no.
deception check with advantage on this.
Deception advantage. All right.
Hey! With that crit hype.
Super
Boom.
deception.
Nice.
You immediately kind of hear that large crowd run of and they all start kind of running back towards top. Like you start hearing footsteps kind of moving back. And Tonph, you just watch as just this crowd of like 15 to 20 people just begin emerging from the darkness and coming out towards you.
As they do, can I cast spike growth right in front of the wall of darkness?
Yeah, you can.
I'll say yeah, go for it.
Okay, I cast spike growth.
All right, spike growth.
So it is a 20-foot radius.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so 40 feet in front of me.
Okay.
So yeah, well, 20 feet in front of me. So
Okay.
wherever the
Yeah, I got it.
So darkness sphere with spikes around it?
No. So Tonph, as you shout this out, you immediately drop down to your knees and you just begin chanting in this natural and ranger sort of like natural language that you know. And as you do, you place your hands grow a slight green color with it as you feel the ground begin to shake around you and up and into this entire area. Just spikes and vines begin to grow just completely unnaturally, just ripping through the ground, creating this very hard area of terrain to move through. As the individuals begin chasing and rushing forward, they end up getting caught in this and falling, and there starts to be screams of just pain as the brambles start to cut through their armor and everything. And you watch as the darkness begins to move towards you as well, beginning to re-envelop those. As Dryden, you feel an individual rush past you and just kind of like awkwardly shoulder check you, but you don't move, and you don't get shoulder checked, and you kind of just kind of bump him as he pushes past you. And I mean, you don't really notice anything else different, but you just feel like kind of that bump in the darkness at that point.
I'm gonna. Does Blinn have an ear thing?
He does not.
Okay, I'm gonna say, Blinn, come to me. Blinn, just try to get him closer to me.
Okay.
Because he doesn't know to not run towards you.
Okay. As you shout
Not my
this,
fault, baloney.
as you shout this, you have no idea whether or not it's heard, but you just still hear kind of like some you like that. That's really about it. It's kind of mass chaos around you at this point.
I heard where his cry came out from, right?
Yeah.
I run towards it.
Okay. You turn around and just race towards it.
Please don't kill him.
Race towards him. Just completely blind. Make a dexterity check with disadvantage because you're blinded.
8.
Boom, boom, boom. Ah! Boom. And you just end up falling just right down and face planting, and you feel something kind of squishy, like cushion your fall, and you hear a voice saying, "Ah, get off me, please."
What's your name?
Painful.
What's your name?
Balan.
Okay. I stand up, I rage, I pick him up, and I run away from Tom's voice.
Okay. So you pick him up, you toss him over your shoulder, and just start
And he
racing
raged.
towards.
I rage.
And you rage, and you just start racing towards, boom, 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 towards away from Tom's voice, about 20 feet out, not 20 feet, about 10 feet. As you continue pressing 10 feet, your vision immediately clears as soon as you're just out of the darkness. And you can clearly see all the individuals. All the individuals who were kneeling are now standing and looking directly at you as you just race past them, and you see about a 10-foot structure and a wooden structure above you that has a chain kind of just dangling that looks like it passes through and goes down into a hole that is on this ground level, and you see stairs that kind of lead up and around to the top level where you see Leucis standing still, but he has two guards. He has two guards pointing crossbow bolts at him, and another two who have swords currently drawn and are standing at him and are like pointing them at him at this point. And he's just standing there, arms just wide open at this point. Rest of you, Jeska, Brontor, and Tonph, Jeska and Brontor, what are you two doing?
I fire up my hammer, put it out like a battering ram, and run opposite of the voice that says "run towards me," which was Tonph.
Okay, so you charge out like 5 seconds after Dryden does.
Yep.
Jessica?
With my shield
All
running
right.
towards as well.
So you just end up same thing. You just end up rushing right past, like it kind of in tandem with Brontor, just a slightly behind of Dryden, and you just end up pushing out about 10 feet out. You immediately see the same structure out in front of you. You're not dead.
You
You're
okay?
just blinded.
Brontor, are you okay?
Yeah. Just a little
Were you
claustrophobic.
holding your breath? You shouldn't hold your
Just
breath.
a little claustrophobic. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Next time, breathe.
All
You're
right.
running.
How thick is this pillar that I'm on?
You're on a wooden platform. It's probably about.
Can he fit it in his portable hole?
No. It's about 15, 20 feet across by 15, 20 feet. Like
That's a pretty girthy pillar.
And they're held up by, like, is it legs or is it a central?
It's legs. Like it's like four posts are holding up this top platform at this point. And there's a cage underneath it as well. So the rest of you just keep rushing. Point.
And if
Leucis,
I remember, the hole that the dude went down into was in front of this thing.
No, it's actually in the middle of it.
Oh, it's underneath it, directly underneath it.
It's in the middle of it. So like there's the platform that you're standing on. And then cut in the center. There's a hole which there is a basket cage that gets lowered down through that hole into another hole deeper in the ground.
Okay.
It's a hole within a hole.
But it's
Kind
up on
of,
it's up on a platform, so it's like got four legs.
It's more along the lines of just kind of like this is someplace kind of for like to have a show basically in order while they like drop by from what you can gather to while
But
they
it's
drop
it's
these
like a
individuals down.
stage that's held up by
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and each of those pillars, like you don't
Okay.
know, you don't really have a chance to really look at them. You haven't really had a chance to like really gauge exactly the thickness of the pillars.
All right. So as I've got my arms outstretched, I say, "Resh will claim you all," and I cast Misty Step to get off of the pillar or off of the stand,
Okay.
right to one of the legs, the one to the opposite side of where all my new followers are.
Okay.
So one of the two to the back of me, and then
Okay.
I quicken a chromatic orb as force damage.
Mhm.
And slam it into the leg of the stand.
Okay. Oh damn. Okay. Roll. Just roll a spell attack just to see if you can hit it. Just want to make sure. Yeah,
20.
you hit it. Yeah, you hit it. So you're standing there, and as you say this, one of the soldiers rushes up behind you and just takes a swing, but you don't feel it as your form is already just turn to misty, like just turn to mist as the sword just passes straight through you. You pass right through him and back to the back pillar, and placing your hand above the sky. The swirling force of energy just begins to pulse, and you say your words and slam it down into the pillar. Cracks just spiderweb throughout the entire thing as it cracks and begins to crumble. You currently standing up still on this no longer existent portion of the pillar. The entire pillar begins to lean to the side that you're currently standing on at this point.
Wow, then that's it.
The entire platform ends up just kind of crashing down onto. So now it looks like it's awkwardly standing on 3 legs on that one portion. Like now it's like kind of toppled slightly at this point. I need to make a dexterity check, Leucis.
Dexterity. Check or saving throw?
Saving throw.
Check a look.
Close.
It was a tease.
Yeah. You only suffered 2 points of bludgeoning damage as you end up hitting the ground really hard on this, and you watch it. You look up as the dust is still settling, and you see your friends and your allies coming closer and closer, just rushing towards this pillar towards this stage at this point.
Sweet. Now,
Tom.
question: do I get to choose whether the damage goes to temporary hit points or total hit points, or does it always go to temporary first?
Temp first, and then
Okay,
normal.
we're good.
Okay, Tonph, what are you doing? You now have just a giant, like, everyone is currently, like, these individuals are now all, like, trying to, like, wade their way through these brambles and this, like, very difficult terrain area. And the darkness is still following slowly encroaching and impeding upon them and pulling them back into it, but at a slower rate now.
I'm just gonna walk around.
Okay.
I'm gonna go back where I was and head up towards them.
So Tonph, after finishing casting his spell, just hands behind his back and just walks right around the camp back up to where everyone is at.
My purpose is done. You all got out, right?
Oh yeah, we're good. We're on the other side.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Copy that.
Right. I'm heading that way.
All right, so we all head that way. All 4 of these. Ow. Okay. All right. Fair enough. All right, so they all make their dex throws. Surprisingly, you guys are probably about here at this point. And Tonph is walking around. Tonph, what's your speed?
Slow.
Are we supposed to see a
25.
map?
You're there. Gotcha. Okay. So,
Do we still not get a map? I'm talking about it like I should see a map. Okay.
now you get a map.
Okay.
On the map.
This is the
All right.
best map. Where are we? There we are.
You guys are way.
Blah, blah, blah. Okay.
Yeah, you guys are way down.
A lot of people. Are those people?
Those are people.
Wait, where's my field of thorns? Just so I know.
So you're aware your field of thorn is yoink. Your field of thorns is pretty much this entire area right in here. I don't know if you can see that.
Oh, okay.
And most of these people are in it because they all raced that way.
Got
And
it.
that's all darkness technically at this point.
Cool.
They're still rushing that way. They're still rushing that
Oh,
way.
over here. I see. Haha.
All right. And just for shits and giggles, because it is all darkness.
Womp womp.
All right. So we're at that point where I would like for you all to roll initiative.
No, Jesus. It's like we've been watching the movie for an hour and they're just showing us the opening credits.
Boop, boop.
Oh, nice.
I rolled a double 17.
How did I roll so high?
Wow.
I'm really.
You
Can't
critted
wait.
it. You got
Got the
a initiative 20 plus -2.
I have -2 initiative. Like, what am I doing? They all rolled nice.
You did better than me.
19.
This is an evil cult, though, and
Jeska
that
is
sort
at
of goes against my
18.
thing.
Tonph at 17. Dryden at 12. Balon at 14. 15, 16. 16.
Gotta get the stretching out.
And
rowboat
Brontor.
Hit the good old 8.
8. And that brings us to the cultist, and then I got to roll for the cultists. Okay, not bad. This one is 18. All right, that's gonna go. All right,
Can't believe anything, Conrad.
top of the initiative round.
Yes.
Top of the initiative round. Leucis, you're up.
Excellent. So everyone up here are my followers. These dudes and these dudes over here, correct?
Just these guys, and come on.
Just
Just
which
these guys. Just these
Okay,
guys.
cool.
And they are no longer bowing, but they are all looking very hesitant on exactly what to do at this point. And they have their hands on their swords and their weapons, but they're not 100% sure what to do at this point.
All right, and I'm now on ground level since I broke the thing.
Yes.
All right, then I'm going to rush up
Okay.
to about right here.
All right.
I'm going to turn to them and I'm going to say, true followers of Resh, take up arms into these non-believers and cut them down. They will make excellent offerings.
Make a persuasion roll.
Persuasion roll 24.
You watch as you watch as they pull their swords. Look at you. Cross their swords across their chest and say, "For Russia's will!" And they begin just rushing past you. Jeska, you're up.
I am going to.
Oh wait, was that my
Follow
action?
Oh, sorry. That would have been your action. So
All
you
right,
still have a bonus
in
action.
that case, is using the ring an action, or is it a bonus action?
Which ring?
The spell storing.
It's an action.
Can I?
Or it's
quicken it?
whatever the spell is. Like
Okay,
it's basically a way to save spell slots.
gotcha. Then I'll quicken it and use my lightning bolt that's stored in it,
Okay.
and just shoot it straight into the darkness.
All right. Yeah.
Dead center.
Yeah. Go ahead and they gotta make some wisdom. They gotta make some saving throws, don't they?
By the way,
Yes.
for my spike growth,
Jesus.
do you want
Dex.
any damage on that?
Roll me like 3d4.
Okay, I was gonna say because it's 2d4 for every 5 feet they move.
All right. Roll me like 4d4 then, because
Okay.
they only really had to make room to make about 5-10 feet at that point. 34, and what's the DC's 14?
14 dexterity.
All right, so save as a straight line.
It's a 5 foot wide straight
And-
line
all right,
that goes
and
for
you're-
100 feet
And you're just shooting it right into the
into dead center.
and natural 1.
Yes.
That's great. All right, so
13 damage on my end.
awesome. 15. That's wrong.
So
Fantastic.
if he
Cool.
shoots this lightning into my brambles, will that then light them on fire? I can
Oh,
just like these people are getting stabbed, then they get shocked, and then they're slowly getting roasted alive. And all they wanted to do was ask us a question. They could have been like, "Are you true followers of Resh?" Yeah. Oh, okay. Hey, welcome. We miss you guys.
They had to be a dick, man.
Yeah, they're prying too much.
All right, so you conjure the energy from your ring and just thrust it completely forward in like a weird, like kind of awkward, like sorcerer jujitsu way, and the lightning bolt just explodes from the ring right into the darkness. You hear a satisfied and then you hear right after it, as you feel pretty solidly that that you'll hit at least 2 of them in that.
Hopefully it's a free action. I turn back to Dryden and I look at him and I say, double kill.
Double kill.
Okay, this is going to be interesting. Because we're at the cultist turn now.
Is that my turn?
Oh, sorry, it is Jeska's turn first. Then
Yeah, I was going to say, wait. Then I'm going to go ahead and give a shout out to Vanilla Bean, my spirit guardian. And let's go ahead and get her out. Out. Just in front of me here.
Alright. Give me a second to find it.
And then it's the cultist turn?
And then it's the cultist turn.
And then I'm after that?
Yep.
There we go. Right around here somewhere.
Do. There you go. Cool. Gotcha.
Did you find Vanilla Bean?
I found it. Okay. So where am I dropping Vanilla Bean at? Right on top of you?
Just right in front of me.
Okay.
Pow.
Alright.
And so I do not want her to affect the followers of Resh that are following Lucius, actually.
Okay.
The followers of Lucius, I should say.
The followers of Leucis.
And
I have
unless
my
they
own cult.
turn...
Yes.
What have you done?
Unless they turn vicious. As my bonus action, I want to do Healing Word to Balan, because I think he took some damage.
Okay.
Just,
Baloney!
wait, let me make sure I have a first level. Still left. I do. Let's do that. 1d8 plus 4? Yeah, 1d4 plus 4.
Cult of Lucius. I love it so much. Alright, so you're healing Balan up 6 points? Gotcha.
Yep.
Nice. Alright. Alright, cultist turn. They all start their turn in Bean's radius. Give me that. What is the saving throw they gotta make? Wisdom?
Wisdom, yep.
Wisdom? Alright. Oh boy. Okay.
Hopefully they're really dumb.
This will be interesting. And they gotta beat 14, correct?
That's my stat thingy.
So yes, they have to beat 14. Great. So,
Spell save DC. I think.
There you go.
and it's
Yeah.
it's half damage or no damage.
Half if
That's
they
right.
fail.
I trade
Half if they fail. Wait, half if what?
What?
Isn't it half if they fail? On a failed save, the creature takes 3d8 3d8.
If they save, is it half?
Yeah, half as much damage.
So, so go ahead and roll your damage.
It's
So 12, 6. All right, so 6. All right. Save. Fail. So fail.
a lot of rolling.
Fail. Fail.
Well, I'll get you guys here in the next 20 minutes. I'm going to go do a little laundry real quick.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to Burger King.
Fail.
I'll be right back.
I'm gonna come meet you in Ohio. I'll be there in 3.5 hours.
Save, luckily. Shit.
Can we start doing bets? $5 on the save, $5 on the save, $5,
Really?
$5. Do I hear $10? $10 on the save?
It's a really
Save.
Cult of Lucius trademark.
Yeah, I TM'd it.
Yeah, dude.
Oh my God.
And fail. Nice. Alright. So Bean just she flaps her wings and then just lets out just this opens her jaws and just screams out this burst of pure divine energy that just in a straight spray and flurry across the entire crowd directly in front of you. you watch as all of them just get hit through by this divine light that just slams into them.
They're evil people. They were raising the dead.
All right. All right, we're gonna go Cult of Leucis. I need for you to roll a d20 and add +1 to it.
No. Can I?
No,
No.
Damn it.
it's not you. This is for the cultists. All right.
Wild magic is transferable now, right? I mean, it's in the latest
Yes, please, please. I want to.
They beat you by 2. By the way,
update. Who beat me by 2?
the rest of the cult beat you by 2. They rolled a 6. They rolled a 6 naturally, so they got 7. You rolled a 5 and puts them at 6 as well. So, you rolled a 4 and put them at 5. All right. So it's their turn. They're gonna descend upon you guys at this point.
My own cult?
No, this is the cult. This is the rest of the cult. This is not the
okay.
cult of Leucis.
Gotcha.
They're going to descend on you guys. This one's going to move here. This one's going to move here.
As soon as they move in my bubble, they take damage, by the way.
They started in the bubble.
Okay.
They have, yeah, but I'm aware.
And the rest of them get in there.
Okay. This one's going to move here.
Get in my bubble.
This one gonna move here. We're just gonna do movements to start. This one gonna move. Let's see where you're at. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Gonna get there. 5, 10, 15, 20, and 5, 10 there, and then for turn, he's going to effectively try to block you off. So archers, so I'm going to take it that way.
This has become Age of Empires simulator.
You guys were the ones who rushed directly into a freaking camp of them!
Hold on, guys. I gotta move my armies.
He's so mad.
What are we yelling about?
I said this has become Age of Empires simulator.
1, so god damn it, failed. Natural 20, so that's good.
Hey.
That's 12.
You just need to start doing groups of 5 rolling.
That's what I'm doing at this
Oh my
point.
god.
Because there's so many of them. Because you guys rushed into a freaking camp of them. God damn it. All right.
To be fair, some of us did not.
To be fair, yeah, I understand that. But you guys...
To be fair, I don't remember rushing in. So,
Nah, we'll be alright.
All right.
To be fair, Leucis has the highest kill count so far this engagement.
To be fair, we're just going to keep saying to be fair.
To be fair. I
All
can
right.
Be
concur.
square. I'm rebelling.
All right. So these guys...
Are we counting the other ones that I burned, though?
Battle glasses.
I might be a little higher.
They're moving that way.
Yeah, battle
That was
glasses.
like 40, like at once.
The Zombos?
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was a separate engagement.
Okay, so
I
1,
think you
2,
won most
3.
engagements.
All right, so there's gonna be 3 attacks against Leucis.
Bring it.
Don't die, please.
All right, so
I really have no spells left.
all right, so 2 of them miss. One of them hits with a 18. You take
Nice.
8 points of slashing damage.
Wait, 18?
8.
18 to hit.
18
Oh.
to hit, yeah.
Yeah, 18 to hit. And you take 8.
Hellish Rebuke coming at him.
Nice. You take 8 points of slashing damage.
Oh. Oh.
Yes.
God damn it.
Oh.
He has to make a save against that too.
Hellish rebuke.
That's a natural 19 to save. What happens if they save? Is it half?
damage.
All right, so
5.
So 5. Gotcha. So, Leucis, you just dodge out of the way of like two of them, and the third one just ends up rushing up and just slashes like right on your upper shoulder. Your eyes blare with almost black fire for a second as you just glance over in his direction, and you can see different scrapes and bruises that he already has, and they just all just ignite with fire and almost kind of searing the wounds. And he goes ah! And just starts like as just fire damage begins enveloping him at that point. Two are going to make attacks against Jeska. It's going to be
What did I do?
You're standing there.
You brought out Vanilla Bean.
That's going to miss, and then that's going to be a 12 to hit. No, that's wrong. I can't math. 22 to hit.
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
All right. So you take 8 points of slashing damage. Then there's 3 attacks against Dryden. There's gonna be 3 attacks against Dryden, which
It's
nope.
8, right?
None of them are gonna None of them are gonna hit.
It looks like a house.
Dope.
Yeah. So Dryden just stands there and just takes the attacks. They just they're making small little cuts across his body, but not seem to do any actual damage.
You said 8, right?
Yeah, I said 8. And then these guys are going to take some shots against Brontor.
Shot.
Shot.
All right. Ooh, double 14s. Okay. That is against Brontor. Going to be a 18 or 2 18s to hit.
Both of them will hit, sir.
All right. You are going to take a grand total of
70 billion.
You're going to take a grand total of 7 points of piercing damage as bolts just come flying directly at you and just pierce into different parts of your armor.
Okay.
And then these guys are going to take... They've got 1 shot on Dryden, which that's a natural 17, so Dryden will take 7 points of piercing damage as an arrow just kind of embeds itself into his upper pec. Cults of Leucis, what are you having them do?
Yeah,
It's half because he's raging, so yeah.
I want to have them attack the dudes that are attacking us.
4 damage.
They got to defend their leader, right?
Yeah, they got to defend. So what are you shouting to them for them to do?
I shout what I said earlier is I shout, cut down these non-believers and restore the order.
Unbelievers.
Yeah,
Okay.
restore the order of Resh.
All right. Lucius, roll me 4 d20s, please.
And I just thought, since earlier I rolled a 4 on a d20, do you want a wild magic?
Was that you or was that for the... That wasn't
You said
you,
it was for
so-
them.
It was for them. It's not you for you.
All right, we got a 12, an 11, a 12, and a 5.
All right. So their armor class is 12. So anything... And they get a +3 to hit. So... All right. So...
So hit, and miss.
All right, so these guys are going to move up. Come here. So this guy is going to end up attacking this guy. That'll end up be... Okay, so that's a 12. So total of 7 points there. This one is going to move up and attack same guy. So another 7 points. And then same thing with that guy. And this guy is looking very wounded right now. Not dead yet, but he's definitely getting there. I'm gonna just keep them here. That way we know which ones are who. Actually, the easier way. Dude.
By the way, what's this little black bar
Where?
above? Yeah, that thing.
That's me forgetting to not getting to reveal that area.
Oh,
I
okay.
can't see that area.
You took 5 points of no, not 5 points.
4 points.
4 points of damage, Dryden. By the way,
Yeah, wait. Just the 4 or 4 more?
just 4.
Just 4.
Okay.
Okay. All right, and so the next one will hit, and we'll say they were going to attack this guy as well. That guy is very much dead.
Yay!
Yes.
Uh,
Wait, no, that was a bad thing.
that one is going to take another 7 points of damage.
Good job, cultist.
This one's going to, yeah, they're going to start kind of
Good
circling
job,
around.
meat shield.
I say they move. All right, so this one's here, here, this one's here.
Operation Get Behind the
Moving up this
Cultists.
way, there, and I'm gonna go up here as well. Then these three, I just start moving this way. These three, yoink. I go 5, 10, 15, so 20 there. Okay, so they're gonna take attacks, and these guys get another short run. And cool. All right. This brings us to Tonph's turn.
Yes. All right, I'm going straight across.
Okay.
So I can get line of sight on. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I have line of sight on these guys over here?
Oh yeah.
Okay. I finally get to use my Horde Breaker perk.
Yeah, you do.
All right, so first shot is gonna be freezing hail of thorns.
Oh god. This is gonna be so brutal.
Freezing hail of thorns.
I'm so excited.
All right, so
He's been planning.
Yes, yes, yes.
so that'd be a 23.
That'll hit.
Okay. So and then hail of thorns. So I'm just gonna hit. So hail of thorns is an additional D10.
Can I get who you're attacking so I know exactly which guy?
It was that guy that was. So this guy right here.
Okay.
So that's number 1.
All right. So how much damage?
All right. So that was 9 plus. Let me roll a D10. Oh my God! Really, one?
So 10.
And then there's a freezing shot. Oh, just ignore that. So it's a damage. So no, sorry, 1d6. Oh my God! Really, it was a 1, 2. All right. Well, so there's 2 additional damage. So 11 damage. All right. Anyways, and then so that'll be, and then I'll do another shot on one of the dudes right next to him.
Okay.
And then I'm pretty sure Hail of Thorns is it's a bonus. Yeah, I can't do it again. So then I will just make 2 separate attacks. So I'm attacking 3 people total. So there's the guy hit plus the Hail of Thorns.
Yep.
And I'm doing a second for Horde Breaker, attacking another guy, and then attacking a Horde Breaker. So I'm just gonna let you decide how you want to divvy that out.
Yep.
But it'll be all in that thing. So this is for Horde Breaker.
For hordes.
So
That'll hit.
secondary attack and
Okay.
Horde Breaker. Okay.
Gotcha.
So
All
that's
bueno.
all low damage too. Son of a gun. All right. So that'll be it.
Just in quick succession, just firing off your arrows just exactly where you're wanting them to be, and just perfect trick shots, exactly everything. Just there, you just watch as like the arrows just split. One of them casting into Hail of Thorns, actually pushing the other arrows directly where you need to go. You watch as the arrows just pierce into your enemies, just exactly how you want it to. Dryden, you're up. You have Balan on your back right now.
Hello. Sorry about running away. My face decided it was a good time to start bleeding for no reason. That was fun. Is this pillar still available for dismantling?
Yeah. It's like the whole structure is like kind of is like super tilted right now, and it's kind of like sort of sunken a little into the ground, but that's about it. Yeah.
Okay, so this thing's not like high in the air.
It's like it's now creating basically a ramp, basically doing this type of thing right now.
Okay. And am I to believe that everything dotted in red is the cult of Leucis?
It is the cult of Leucis.
Oh,
yes.
That's my least favorite thing that's
Oh wait,
ever
I forgot
happened.
to move my TM. Sorry. Hold on.
I saw
All
that,
right.
but I was gonna let you figure it out.
Oh, no.
Well, I'm gonna dump baloney on the ground because I can't really help
you
him
go.
from here.
Right.
My baloney.
Right? Am I still raging? Is that
still raging? Yes.
Okay. Awesome sauce. So I'm gonna pull out. Oh, I can't remember if my hand axes are all charged up or not. I don't think they are, because I don't think we've done a long rest since the last time I hit them together.
Nope.
So I'm gonna pull out the hell.
Yeah.
And now are these two guys? Can I hit multiple guys? Is that like a thing I can do? Nah, they're pretty far apart. I don't know if I can do that.
They're 5 feet. They're pretty much standing right next to each other. They're like
trying to hit two of them with one swing-a-doodle of this hell sumbitch.
What you're wanting to do is cleave, which basically means if you kill one of them, any additional damage would transfer over to the next one.
That's a thing?
Yes.
You wait till episode 28 to tell me that cleave exists?
It's not like it's like a house rule basically.
I would like to cleave.
If you kill it,
forever.
If you kill it, I'll let you do it. Yeah.
So let's see.
Just tell me which one you're attacking first.
Oh, this guy in the middle here. Sorry, this guy. I don't know why I rolled it twice.
Gotcha. Okay, that one. Cool. Gotcha.
Because I'm used to rolling it twice, I think. But what is it? So I'm already raging, and I get the plus. What is it? 1d4 because I think I have one more slot open on it. I'm going to use it.
Okay,
on this guy, 24 to hit.
24 will hit.
Plus an extra. Plus an extra 4 on the 19 damage.
19 damage. Okay. So you take the hell and one-handed just swing straight through like his arm, straight through like pretty much bisecting the sword, just breaking straight through it and into his upper torso. The axe like embeds itself about halfway into him. He just looks up at you, the light completely fading from his eyes at that point.
Sweet.
You still have a second attack.
What happened to Cleave though? I killed him.
Yeah. Which means, so as you like pretty much continue past that, the additional damage from that transfers over to the other guy. You end up passing like straight through the guy and then going into the next guy.
Oh, okay. So the next attack, which I mean I already rolled it, so I'll just keep it there. It'll be this next guy closer here.
Right.
It'll be 18 to hit.
That'll hit.
And then it'll be 8 damage.
Okay, I see. So as you cleave right through the first individual, and like into the other cultist brings his shield up, and your hit ends up shattering the shield and ends up actually like just kind of hitting right off one of his bracers. You still manage to deal a good chunk of damage, and you push further in with all your might, and you actually feel the hell grow red hot and push right past, like end up pushing past his bracer into skin, and you feel like you're pretty close to pretty much just chopping off that portion of his arm.
Sweet.
All right. Anything else good to say?
No, I'm not good against mobs, so.
Brontor.
All right. If I move to here, I can have line of sight on this guy and this guy?
Yeah, they're up right
there?
now, up on the ramp.
And he's about 10 feet up?
The one who's right above you is about 10 feet up. Yeah.
Sweet.
The
I'm gonna
other
use
one. The other one is about 5. Is on the ground pretty much. He's like maybe.
This guy right here is on the ground.
He's like basically fell to the ground.
Okay, I'm gonna use Ildrune on him.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use the Fire Strike.
All right.
You can ignite an object within 10 feet of you on fire.
Okay.
If he's flammable, it's a circle no larger than 1 foot in diameter.
Cool. So you just reach down, grasp the room, and speak the command word, and you walk, and just like your eyes just dart right up to him. You speak it, and you just watch his entire body just get wreathed in flames. How much damage did you take from that?
I don't know. It doesn't specify.
1d6?
Sure, why not? 1d6 of fire damage.
1d6 fire damage.
That's what my frost arrow does, so I would assume it'd be
5.
Check that out in a second. Nice.
All right.
He is currently lit aflame.
Sweet. So this guy over here, you said I do have line of sight on him?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to give him the old Blood Curse of the Eyeless.
the old
Cool.
razzle-dazzle.
And,
All right, so Blood Curse the Eyeless. Gotcha.
Yeah, so that's going to give him a -3 on his next attack roll.
Cool.
And then I'm going to go ahead and shoot him with my hand crossbow.
Go for it.
All right. So 18 to hit,
That'll hit.
7 damage, and I'm also going to use, with that hand crossbow, the, what is it? The 2d4 extra when I speak the magic word to it.
All right.
So
Cool.
add 6 to that.
Sweet. Is this the new hand crossbow or is this
Yeah, the new one.
Oh. You've had this, I guess. I don't know if you've seen this yet. Oh, that's what you just did. Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
That's fun. So you whip out this like a complete just dark hand crossbow with the skull insignia on that's etched in silver on it, and just take aim, fire, and you just hear this loud piercing, and then you watch as the arrow the bolt penetrates his chest, and he looks down before he just gets blown far back, right off his feet, back about 20 feet this way, and you hear a
Dope.
Nice.
All right, I'm gonna holster the crossbow, pull out my hammer, and ready an attack for if anybody attacks me.
All right, cool.
That'll be it for me.
Well, you can't ready attack because you use your action to attack.
Okay, just have my hammer out.
I got you.
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say I think you have no, because you used your action for everything else. Cool.
Yeah, the Ild Rune is an action, right?
Top of the round, Lucius, you're up.
Excellent. I'm going to use my last sorcery point and quicken my last lightning bolt
Check a look.
and turn to the side.
Okay.
Zap everything along this line here.
All right.
That way.
And what is saving throw for this?
14.
No. What modifier?
Dex.
Oh. So they rolled a 10, and they have a +1, so 11.
18 damage to all of them.
Bam.
Bam.
1, 2.
The pterodactyl is being murdered in your house.
Y'all can hear that?
Oh yeah.
Oh man, she's like on the other side of the house.
When you got a blackboard right next to you.
That's how. She literally is on the other side of the house with the door shut. All right, let me see if I can fix this.
Wait, you keep a pterodactyl in the house?
It's for convenience sake. Last time it got out, it wreaked havoc on the
It's an
town.
indoor-outdoor pterodactyl.
It's legal now.
Ever had pterodactyl burger before? Oh man, you're missing out.
Taro burger?
The taro burger.
All right, I'm turning down that bar.
No, but ostrich is good.
You would just the lightning energy just cracks out of your hand and just arcs through all 4 directly in that row. You watch as all of their bodies just seize up, and then the one directly in front of you comes down smoking, but still standing on his feet, only barely. The other 3 are like lifted in the air for a second, and then just come down on the ground, just slam hard, just still smoking.
Nice. And then, since I quickened that one, I am going to firebolt the guy right in front of me.
Okay.
Firebolt.
But I'd like to cast it, hold it in my hand, and then put it right in front of his face and grasp it and explode it in front of his face. Rather than throwing it at him, I just want to pow.
Okay. 19 will hit, so yeah.
Yeah. But I am also going to use Tides of Chaos, because I want to.
For what?
So I can ask you, would you like me to roll a D100?
I would love you to roll a D100.
It's just...
What are you using Tides of Chaos on?
Because he
the
wants
attack
to.
on the firebolt.
Dryden, roll me a D4, please.
Yes, sir. 1.
And as I explode it, I say again, no survivors, and explode it in his face.
Got it. I can math. Why did I'm confused on why that spell sheet cut off there. That's weird. All right. Okay, good to know. Thanks. No seeming effect at the moment.
Excellent.
Excellent.
Those are the best kinds.
Lucius, roll me 2d6, please.
Yep. 8.
Oh, gross. Okay. Got it. Cool. Good to know. Okay. Yeah, the guy dies and his head just explodes. You're just covered in burnt flesh and like some of the smoke's just kind of rising off of you. You do notice that the worm armor is kind of like starting to decay and crack off of your skin at this point and kind of fall to the ground.
No.
It was a good run.
Guy's dead. All right, that's a thing. Brings us to Jeska's turn.
Yeah. Jeska is in a fit of righteous fury because these people are evil. So she screams out, "You've desecrated the dead. You don't deserve the lives that you were given." And she does not move because apparently I forgot how to move. There we go. She moves on top of this dead guy.
Okay.
And she's going to spitfire.
Yeah, go for it.
Do it.
Hot fire.
And how far is it?
Dylon.
Hot fire, I spit that.
Hippopotamus, my rhymes are bottomless.
I think it's 15 feet cone.
Because it was totally awesome. And I was raised by
I think
possums.
it's 15-foot cone.
You were raised by possums?
Yeah, that was a Durs line on Workaholics.
15-foot cone? Oh, shit.
Hold on, let me.
That's a lot of them. Holy crap.
It is.
I'm a gold dragon. Yep, 15-foot cone. Dex
Shit.
save.
It's at least this big, if not bigger.
Well, they rolled a 3 on their save. So,
Better start rolling damage. We'll be back tomorrow, guys.
No, I already rolled damage.
minus 10. Jesus.
Cue the Monty Python intermission song.
Yep.
Nah, I'm bulk rolling at the moment right now. Things I should do in the future. All right. Jesus. Ridiculous. So Jeska just jumps up on top of this dead body, plants her staff, and just opens up her mouth, taking a deep breath, and just fire spews forth from her just maw at that point, and just envelops all of these individuals. They are very burned at the moment. Oh boy!
Mother Lucas.
I just turn to Jessica and go, "Who are you?"
These are evil people. They
We
desecrate
don't know
life.
if they're evil people.
We really don't.
She says this through a mouth of fire at this point.
I recently rewatched episodes 1, 2, and 3, and I don't know who this person is that's standing next to me anymore.
A lot of shit happened to her. She feels very righteous in these deaths.
She's been corrupted.
The zombies.
All right.
I'm sure
No, they're-
Okay, their
Hamid
turn.
feels the same way.
he does.
Hey Jessica, roll me that damage, please.
Yep. 3d8, I believe.
It's
You're about vanilla bean, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. No, so they have a big thing against the undead.
Yeah.
But that's like super, super bad.
These are not undead.
They made the undead.
We don't know that.
Do we? I thought we knew that.
I think you're inferring.
Yeah. Yeah, these guys aren't.
Jessica really likes to murder, like a lot more than her
All
character
of
sheet
these
would
people
lead
are-
on.
That's not
Like-
that far out of line to.
I was gonna say you're smelling
Evil
burned
cults.
flesh at this point. No, these people are alive.
these evil cult that made the undead, right? Like I'm
Yeah.
assuming that's where they're coming from. Because they were talking about sacrifices and stuff like that.
Don't feel bad about it. I lit a guy on fire up there.
All right.
I mean, just because you make a sacrifice doesn't necessarily mean it's bad. I mean, I'm pretty sure. things have been
obviously
sacrificed to
Jeska has
Bahamut.
sacrificed all of her morals, so
It was do no harm unto others.
do we really need to fight these guys now? I'm gonna jump in front of our main killer Dryden and murder everyone if I can.
Do you guys like it well done or just medium rare?
I can't really decide for you. It's up to the dice, but I'd like to know. Anyway.
All right. So the rest of these guys
She's
say,
pretty confident in these deaths. This is an evil cult. They're doing bad things. Bahamut, hi little one. Hi Velociraptor.
good to know. Shit. Okay. All right.
When you rewrite the rules of Bahamut for your needs.
Yeah.
We're talking about every religion on the face of the earth right there.
Hold on. Bahamut is like a war god. Like she just happens to be in the wife domain.
Yeah, and Jeska always came off as a warmongerer to me. That's just, yeah.
Okay. Well, this guy's going to attack that guy.
No, that's bad.
Not that guy.
So
It's pooping rappers.
-7.
Yeah, you
One's
don't.
attacking that guy up here.
Don't need.
-7. This one. Never mind.
He's nasty. Yeah.
All right. And yoink. This one is going to attack Jeska. This one's going to move up on his fallen comrade and attack Jeska. This one's moving up there and attacking Jeska. This one's going to also
You
attack
in front of everybody.
Jeska. So that's 1, 2, 3.
Fail,
One,
fail,
two,
fail.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 against Jeska at the moment.
Aren't they dead? Didn't Bean kill them?
No. They're still all kicking because they rushed in afterward. So, well, it's okay. The first two are a 1 and a 4.
I love how
It's like
there's still that one. There's one rogue guy up in the middle of the camp, or there's two rogue guys up in the middle. Oh, okay, so all right.
The second one is a 3 and a
What is that?
That's not my phone.
15.
17.
All right, so miss, and then one more
He's
attack.
like, whoosh, 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 whoosh.
Natural 16. So
Oh, they hit.
16, 17, 18, 19, so 19. So Jeska, that's a total of -7 points of damage.
Can't scream.
-7 points of piercing damage or slashing damage as you finish breathing out this fire, just the cultists rush up at you, and you just using both your shield and the natural height of your armor manage to just of your scales manage to just like kind of bash away the swords, except for one which gets right under your defense and slashes you across the ribs. Cult of Leucis. What are you having them do?
Just keep go at it, man. Pass us over, and
All right.
I want to see these dudes dead. They're not cool. They betrayed me.
Not cool at all.
No,
Jesus.
your god demands sacrifices.
Red Squad.
All right, he's gonna move past there. He's gonna move over here. This one's gonna move this way, and we're gonna say, let's see how the attacks roll. That guy's dead. No, think.
Now, do their kills count as my kills
No,
for my kill count?
no.
Damn it! Come on.
Retroactively, they don't count. Like it. That's not how that works. You can't be a hired assassin and then say, "Hey, you with the thing, go pull the trigger and shoot this guy." That's not how that works. And get that kill. That's not how that works. All right. All right. They're just steamrolling right through. Solid.
Go, go, go.
That guy dies too. Damn. Solid.
Yes.
All right.
Death to all cultists.
Except
Tonph! To you, good sir. What is going on in your life?
He's on the phone.
He's on the phone. We'll bypass him. To Dryden.
you guys killed the guy that I was already kind of jumping into. All right. I don't like these dudes up on this rampy platform here, so I'm gonna jump up and hit this guy here, right?
Okay.
You see him? I'm gonna
Yes.
continue to use.
He's part of the cult. He's part of the cult of Leucis.
Oh, that guy. Oh, they
He's
are.
got a dot on
I'm
him.
gonna come here then. Yes, you're right. I didn't see that. Sorry, colorblind.
Yes.
Don't hate
Yeah.
me.
Okay.
That guy is the one that I totally meant the first time and this time. So
Okay.
I'm gonna swing the hell at him. All right.
Go for it.
Yeah, 18 to hit.
Yeah. Totally.
Damage.
Gotcha.
And yeah,
Yeah. So that's one attack.
Do it again.
I hit him again. All right. We got.
No. No.
Is he still blessed from earlier?
No.
I mean, you got a 10 on a crit fail.
This is pretty good.
It's a decent crit
Oh.
fail.
It's a decent crit fail, but it's still a crit fail. So no. Yeah. Yeah, you managed to jump up and just just very quickly rush up to this guy and get a good slash on him before he manages to kind of meet you with his sword as you're going for a second attack and manage to catches you with begins to start trying to shield bash you with his shield and everything. Brontor.
My turn?
Yes.
Nice. So that guy's still on fire, right? Up here? Is
Yeah,
the
go ahead and
cultist on top of him?
roll me another d6 worth of damage.
Cool. Tres.
Gotcha. Yeah, he's still alive. He's flailing about, trying to put out the flames, and it's not really working out too well for him. You watch as his body just as he runs off the side of the platform, crashes onto the ground, and just starts running away.
Sweet. All right, so this guy right here is a bad guy, right?
Yes.
All right, so I'm gonna hop over here, and I'm gonna go at him with my hammer.
Go for it.
Giggity.
First off, I'm gonna do the Crimson Rite, Cleansing Rite deal.
Yeah.
Which everybody knows about. And then we're gonna roll the hammer. 17 a hit.
That'll hit.
Sweet. So I'll add 1d6 plus 3
All right.
with the Cleansing Rite and Crimson Rite.
Yeah.
So 14 total
Okay.
with the 7 and the 7.
Yeah.
And let's do it again.
Go for it.
Ooh.
No.
They're gonna do the lucky ring. Add a d4 to it.
You failed.
Oh, I can't do it with a lucky ring.
You rolled a natural 1. No, it's not a lucky ring. The bless ring? No.
Oh, stand by 1 second though.
Please hold. This
Please
is a
hold.
test of our emergency system. Meh.
When you roll a 1 or 2 on a damage, it's damage die. Never mind. Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna do great weapon fighting style, but
Yeah, no.
it's cool.
Yeah.
So
Yep. Cool. All right.
just
so,
14 then.
Yeah, you end up taking the hammer and just slamming into him once, and then as you do over a second time, you manage to actually cut you against his shield. And as he goes in and starts trying to slash directly into you as well. Looks like we're still around
All
top. So bring us to top of the round.
Excellent. I'm going to continue my reign of terror.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. I was about to beat the shit out of my mic. I'm going to continue my reign of terror by casting poison spray on this guy to my right.
I had to do something.
All right.
DC of 14, Constitution.
Rolls a 5.
Nice. 12 damage.
All right. You watch his entire body just melts as acid just melts in acid. His the rest of it just crumples to the ground, and you watch his face just dissolves into pop marks of just where the acid just kind of splatted all over him.
Nice.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
All right. Jeska.
Oh my god, already? She's going to check her spell list. Let's see here.
Killed this guy for
I'm like
sure.
really low on everything. Fuck me. Alright, let's do Cure Wounds on myself. I'm pretty
Okay.
sure everyone else is good.
Am I? Hello?
Yeah,
Hi.
you're back. I got you.
Sorry, you're back. I'm thinking.
Hello.
I am not good.
So
Darkness,
I'll go-
my old friend.
I'll just go on whenever my regular.
I was gonna
turn is.
say I BS'd your turn, so we got you.
Oh, okay.
You killed like 4 people on top of it. So
Nice.
All right.
Wasn't even here.
what are you doing, Jessica?
I'm actually just gonna turn and face these 2 guys that are alive that are near me.
Yeah.
And do something like a. Don't I get to do it twice? No, it's a 2-handed quarterstaff. Fuck me. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna just go for this guy right in front of me with 2-handed quarterstaff.
Yeah, go for it.
Did I use any spells or did I just shoot people?
You just shot arrows.
Cool. That'll work. I just wanted to know just so I could account for it.
Yes.
Have I taken any damage? I don't think I've taken any.
No, because you're out of the range. No one's really paying much attention.
Yep. I'm just raining death from above.
And then I'll do healing word
Death from above.
for my
Damn. Jesus.
for my bonus action.
Jesus,
It's
Jessica.
like the Buzz Lightyear game.
So
She's
as
really
soon as
good
this
at these
as soon as this next guy just rushes up and is kind of climbing over the bodies of his falling comrades, you just pull your quarterstaff out of the ground, spin it a couple times in your hands, and just whack as his head just crests over the body. You watch as you feel the sickening impact of the end of the quarterstaff just sink into his helm and into his head, and it kind of feels squishy as the head just whoosh, right to the side and just immediately snaps into his body, just right onto his fallen comrade already.
Whee!
Nice.
I did healing word on myself.
Gotcha. Cool. Now it's the cultist turn. Yeah, no, they're gonna keep going. Although I need 3d8 from Jeska.
Hell yeah, you do. What the heck? My rolls are real poop today.
That's not bad though.
All right. So as Bean continues to flap her wings, and continues to just emit this aura and this radiant divine energy, you watch as all of the cultists begin, like as all the remaining cultists, they're like almost like their life energy seems to wither and seems to like get like their bodies seem to like almost like crumple just a little bit more, and they all seem a lot more tired than they were a few moments ago. Yeah. All right. They end up looking over at Brontor, or they this one's going to make an attack against Brontor. It's going to be a natural 16 to hit, so plus 3, so 19.
That'll hit.
All right, minus 7 damage.
Okay.
This one is going to make an attack against Jeska. 18 to hit.
Yes.
All right, 7 damage. Another natural 15, so another 7 damage, Jeska.
Ouch.
This one is going to move up. I'm just going to delete these guys, so can just remove from the board for a few minutes. Okay. This one is going to move up. That one, and that's going to be a 5, so that one's going to miss, Jeska. And then natural 8, so that's also going to miss Jeska. That one's also going to attack Brontor. That's going to be 2, so nope.
Nope.
This one's going to attack Dryden with a 7, so God no. This one's going to rush over and attack his friend. Yes, so that guy takes 7 damage. This guy is going to doesn't really have line of sight, so he's going to turn and just fire crossbow bolts at this guy. Okay. This guy's going to keep running this way because he's on fire. And then these crossbow guys are going to kind of come over this way and make 3 attacks against 18 and 5. So, there. Okay. There. And no. Cool. Okay. Cult of Leucis. What are you having them do?
I want these bottom ones in this area to keep pushing forward.
All right.
And I want these guys up here to turn back and attack the crossbow guys.
Okay, so they start 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20 gets there. He'll actually 5, 10 there. There. Now you want these bottom people to keep sweeping through?
Yep.
Yoink.
Clear them out.
Yoink. He's going to head up here. This way. Here. Actually, this guy's going to take it. Okay, and this guy. Okay. So this guy. Yep. It dies. That guy takes 7. Okay. And as well. Cool. Yoink, 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 yoink. Right. Cool. Good to know. And that guy's dead too. Tink. Okay, cool. That's everyone. So the Cult of Rest just keeps, or the Cult of Leucis just keep going past everybody at this point. Tonph, you're up.
Alrighty. Well, I see all those guys, so I'm just gonna lay down a Hail of Thorns. Or no. Sorry. I don't think I have one thing for Hail of Thorns. Actually, you know what? I think I will. I'm gonna Hail of Thorns this guy.
All right, cool.
So, everything within 5 feet.
Let's make a dexterity saving throw.
Yep. So, and that's on top of my regular attack. So, here's that. So 23 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And then here's the Hail of Thorns.
Solid.
D10. So that's 14 damage. And then I'm just gonna do, like I said, the 3 other Horde Breakers.
How much for the Hail of Thorns for anyone that's in 5 feet of him?
Well, see, that's what. So Hail of Thorns. Are we doing just the Hail of Thorns damage separately, or that's where, because it says the next time.
So like, there's the piercing shot that it happens from the thorn or from the actual arrow, and then there's the Hail of Thorns on top of that.
Okay, so then the 8 is just the shot.
Okay.
6 for the Hail of Thorns.
Okay, so that guy. Okay, so you wipe out 3 of them just from that one shot.
Cool. All right, so then 3 others that I see. All right, so which ones are gone? Yeah, that'll help. Okay, so I'll do my
effectively destroying an entire cult.
Yep. So then I will attack with my, because this guy was within 5 feet of my.
Yes, he was.
So that'll be my Horde Breaker.
Okay.
The first one, and then I'll do this guy as my second attack, and that guy next to him as my Horde Breaker for him.
All right.
All right. So.
Pew pew pew.
Horde Breaker.
A lot of arrows.
20.
Yeah, he's dead.
Second attack.
Yeah.
5.
All right, so that's that, and then Horde Breaker.
Get it.
Jesus. Those two at the bottom are still standing, surprisingly.
Cool.
God damn.
All right.
Just firing off arrows like it is nobody's. So you still hear cries.
Rain death from above.
You still hear cries of pain coming out from behind you. At this point.
Oh yeah, I still got the people in my brambles.
Yeah.
All right, have they taken any additional damage trying to move about?
I've been doing it each turn.
Okay.
Because they're like, I keep rolling to see if they can find their way out of it, and they keep just wandering. Because right now they're really bad at finding their way out.
All right, cool. So that's it. My
Dryden!
Hi.
Hi! Hello!
I'm gonna swing at this guy again. He's just standing in front of me.
Yeah, go for it.
Then we will fight the shade.
16 to hit.
That'll hit.
14 damage.
Nice. All right, still alive.
Do it again.
Go for it! Yeah.
28 to hit.
Yeah, he's dead.
16 damage.
Yeah, he's just dead.
Just
He died a lot.
You just bisect him. You basically just like dismember him, just with a fury of blows, just like taking off arm, limbs are flying everywhere, guts are just going everywhere. He's just there's nothing left.
Good.
Nice.
All right. Anything else, Dryden?
I'm going to move in front of this young man.
Awesome. Brontor.
Let's do it. So these guys, these 3 down here, are the only ones alive, right?
And the guy next to you.
There's the guy next to me? Oh yeah, this guy.
Looks like there's 2.
Nope, that's one of yours.
Oh, it's one of mine. Sorry. Yeah.
Okay. So he's right behind me.
Yes, at the moment.
Got it. All right, I'm gonna swing on him.
Go for it.
21 to hit.
That'll hit.
All right, adding a d6 plus 3. So, ooh, nice.
Nice. Very nice.
Sweet. 15.
Yeah,
and
yep.
Go ahead. What are you saying?
No. I was gonna say you take your hammer and as you swing it, you hit him right in the side of the head. The blue energy, arcane energy, just beginning to encapsulate his entire head at this point. You watch as it just freezes over, his eyes looking around, going like, "What the fuck is happening?"
Nice.
He's still holding on, but barely.
Well, let's fix that.
Yeah.
Ha
15 to hit.
That'll hit.
12. And I guess yeah.
Yeah, you take your hammer and you just like his head's completely frozen over. You take your hammer and with the backswing, just completely shatter his head. Just and just like glass needles just flying all over.
Nice, Sub-Zero style. And that's it around me, right?
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna move over to here, and that's where I'm gonna do a bonus action.
Okay.
I'm going to put on this guy the Blood Curse of the Mutual Suffering.
Solid.
So if he tries to attack me, he takes half of what I take.
All right.
Damn, twice.
Gotcha. All right. All right.
That'll do it.
All right. Top of the round, Leucis.
Nice. All right, I'm going to turn and lob a firebolt at this guy. One of these crossbow guys.
All right. Go for it.
12 damage.
Yeah. Nice. You conjure a small bead of red energy and just whoop, right up and over. He looks up. What the? Boom, just detonates right above his head, and the entire top half of his torso is just singed and just smoking, and he just drops to the ground dead as well.
Nice.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
All right. Tonph, you keep hearing just people screaming and shouting from the darkness.
Okay.
Just a heads up, by the way. Jeska, you're up.
How are we gonna let her be quiet?
Paige and Jeska.
All right, sorry. I really can't tell who's alive and like who's on our team or not. So, Jeska doesn't care though because unfortunately, these are all evil people. So,
Fair enough.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
she's gonna pull a Dryden and start whipping butts that are just butts for butt's sake.
Whipping.
She's gonna call. So Bean, she had when she called out Bean, she said, "Hey, don't harm these people real quick." She can turn that off, right? Is that an action?
I
bonus
believe
action?
it's probably a bonus action.
Okay. Crap then. Dang it. She turns off the safety.
I got what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah, of Bean. She's not going to harm her peeps plus Balan, but everyone else is fair game. But her action is going to be Channel Divinity. She's going to heal up because she's pretty rough.
Gotcha.
Can she observe to see who else needs some healing?
Make a perception check.
Okay.
Make an assessment.
I need to assess the situation.
It's attached to your rod, mother licker.
How you guys looking?
Do you like Baileys?
What are you doing, my wildest?
How you guys?
Who
How you
needs
guys?
health?
How are you
Looking
guys?
pretty rough.
All right, so
I'm
Leucis is
blind.
looking pretty rough. I was gonna say, remember you guys like took some damage in the previous couple weeks, or
Ooh.
like this is all pretty much happening in the same day.
Yeah, I'll take 10 from that, I guess, too.
I don't think I've taken any damage.
I was gonna say, Tonph, I don't think you might take a little bit from the
Leucis
Wrathar.
needs
but I
a
think
good
not.
chunk, and Brontor needs a bit.
I'm assuming Dryden's fine because Dryden.
Ah. I'm Dryden.
Dryden.
I am
What
Dryden.
it is.
56 at 80.
It's
Oh,
5 times
Dryden.
cleric level, so 5 times 7 is 35.
Dryden
I am
smash.
Groot.
I really wish you'd done the love blow. I'm Dryden.
I know.
Go kill that
What was
thing.
Dryden's cousin's name? The art we had.
Clarendon.
Lucius.
What was his name?
You get
Clarendon?
Not- No, the
Stumpy.
artwork.
Stumpy.
I'm
you get
Stumpy,
12.
guys.
Nice.
Hi guys, I'm gonna
Brontor,
go
you
kill
get
that
10.
thing.
Thank you.
And I'll get 13.
We should make Stumpy canon at some point.
Oh
Back
hey.
to 66.
Yep. Okay. Cool.
I miss you guys.
Alrighty. So now it's the Colt's turn. This guy is. Can you go ahead and roll with me your 3d8, please?
Here we go. Sorry, guys, but she's not liking these people.
Oh hey there, everybody.
Oh, ow.
Home stall.
Oh.
What do that's
Good
got
rolls.
really noise.
Can it burn their flesh a little too?
You know you're very very
Getting real dark with it.
yeah.
Remember you used to just sit on people?
I want to see the cornea of their eyes melt into their skull as it drains down into the back of their throat and they gag on their own eyeballs. Okay then, Jessica.
Gross.
Oh, shit.
I'm more concerned about Shadowcawn as a person right now.
Hey. What can I say?
I want them to have a serious sinus infection.
Jesus. Okay. Well, that guy died. This guy also died.
Sometimes things get dark.
Dead. All right.
Too far. One more in.
What?
Summon, share.
Thank you.
There?
I didn't want to have to read
Okay.
your box.
So as Bean just keeps releasing this divine energy around you, you watch as Lucius. You pay attention, and something out of the corner of your eye kind of catches your attention as you watch as a few of your cult members kind of just and drop to the ground, just absolutely dead. The remaining
hell?
the remaining of those who are not of the cult of Leucis are dead, at least except for a few archers and a few other stragglers throughout the camp at this point. But Leucis, you do watch as 2 of them drop down to the ground and are just lifeless there. A little bit of steam rising off their body at this point. The rest of them all. The rest of the group looks all very, very like looks like they're drained and very, very tired. This one's gonna make an attack against Dryden. That's gonna be a 2, so no. Roll like shit tonight. And this guy ends up actually racing off into the distance, and you hear this as the fire like light goes kind of off into the distance, and then just disappears.
Nice.
Almost as though it felt like went off a ledge or something. It just drops off. This brings us to Tonph's turn.
Where are they? Wait, are they all dead? Oh no, there's one right next to them.
There's like 2 guys still. There's like 2 guys still alive. We'll say for the sake of brevity that you guys finish them off in the next like round. And the guys behind you as well are pretty much also all dead at this point. So.
Oh, I was gonna say, because if nothing else, I'm gonna use my last hail of thorns and just launch it into the darkness.
I was gonna say we'll say if you do that, they've all sustained enough damage at this point. So you are all now standing there, even with still a continuation or a continued smaller supporting of the cult of Leucis at the moment. It is here that we will take our 5-minute break.
Nice.
Nailed it.
Hit nail of thorns. Wait, what's that thing?
Yeah, the nails of thorns.
Ladies and gentlemen who have been watching the Riot Sessions tonight, thank you for watching the Riot Sessions. I am Shadowhack90 or Nathan. Hi, welcome. Hi, chat. You guys are cute. Sorry I haven't had a chance to really sit and talk to you guys recently. We've been distracted by other things going on. This is our short 5-10-ish minute break while we go grab beer, go to the restroom, kind of stretch our legs for a second, because Dungeons and Dragons takes a while to get through. But it's fun time. The Dungeons and the Dragons takes a while to get through. But a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys are doing good tonight. If you are here, you've already found the Riot Sessions, and we do this every Sunday, either here on my channel or on my buddy I'm the Blue Ranger's channel, who is down that way from me.
He's down under.
He's down under. We do it over there on his channel the first of every month, kind of as a way to reach other people who maybe don't know about Dungeons & Dragons and maybe don't hang out here as much or as often. It's quite a lot of fun, though. Hopefully you guys are enjoying your time. And if you found this channel, well, I'm sorry. I will do better.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I will make you have fun.
I just decimated a bunch of people that may or may not be evil, so.
I'm just dumbfounded at how bad Dryden is when there's more than one person to attack.
Yeah. Speaking of Dryden, hey, Blue, who are you and what do you do?
I can't tell you who I am because I don't share my full name and identity with the world, but I'm the Blue Ranger here.
Oh my god, that fucking conversation.
I'm the Blue Ranger, variety caster, part-time entertainer here on Twitch. Like Shadow said, we do this over the first Sunday of every month over on my channel, just to kind of reach a broader audience, and some people have followed over from there, and that's been really cool. But currently, if my schedule cut down to 2 days a week, well, the summer is playing out, and I'm enjoying the weather and trying to get a little healthier. I was doing Mondays, Thursdays, but it seems as though that might be changing again, so stay tuned for more information on that. And for people who are here who might not know, tomorrow the stream has been postponed to Tuesday. We are doing Tuesday instead of Monday this week, so we'll talk about more on my channel on Tuesday regarding that and what's going on. So that being said, I'm going to turn it over to, I skipped him in the beginning, I won't skip him this time, Shadowcawn. Tell the people about yourself.
About myself. Well, I like long walks on the beach.
English.
English is my apparent second language because I don't know how to speak it.
Langwakes.
WikiLinks is my brother. Damn you, WikiLinks. But no, I'm Shadowcawn. I do the thing here on Twitch. Pretty much most time, except for Wednesdays and Saturdays, I'm on Twitch somewhere. The best way to find out when I'm live is on my Twitter, and the handle is probably floating above my name. Same thing, Shadowcawn. That's the best way to find out when I'm live. Lately, actually, we had a good bit of fun doing Fortnite the other day. I've actually been really enjoying that. So we may do some more tomorrow. Who knows? We'll see how it goes. But with that, we'll send it to whoever speaks up first. Go.
Hi, I'm the Blue Ranger.
Yep, there.
I'm a variety.
I was on mute. This is not fair.
It's not our fault.
I already went. I'm just
not.
being a dick.
Go for it, Rams.
Plus, Zach likes to go last, I think.
It's because he doesn't have anything to contribute.
Neither do I. I'm Ramsbug.
That's right. And I like to keep it that way.
I do not stream, but you'll find me floating around some of these fine fellas' streams doing the mod thing, as well as in the mornings with Say No to Rage doing the mod thing. But I'm also doing the Twitter thing on occasion, so above my head at Ramsbug. You can follow me. When work's not a bitch, I do tweet a bit, but work is a bitch lately, so enjoy that. That's me. I'm Ramsbug. Hi. Who hasn't gone? I guess Zach's left, right?
Cody.
Cody,
did you go before you potty? Did you
go potty? Good job.
I did.
Good job.
Yeah, I did.
That's a good boy. Good
Did you
job,
flush the
Cody.
toilet?
Yeah.
Did you wash your
Yeah.
Are you
hands?
lying? Are you lying?
No.
I never.
But yeah,
wash my
I'm
hands.
Cody. I'm Codybedrock 36. I Twitch and I do this on Sundays with the boys and girls, and have a blast doing it. Can't wait to see tonight's episode of Game of Thrones. It's gonna be super awesome.
Oh, that's right. That's on tonight.
Yeah.
I won't be able to watch it until like
Super
Wednesday. I don't
sweet.
think. I'm not happy about it.
And yeah, that's it.
Too.
I recently found out I can get my HBO through Hulu now.
Yep.
And
What?
yeah, you can now get an HBO if you have Hulu.
It's more expensive, but
It just basically increases your Hulu payment every month.
Yeah, I got HBO
From, like,
now and Hulu.
from
So.
That's Hulu Plus. Is it more
I
than
think
Hulu Plus?
if you
Well,
have
it-
the
like, if you
Amazon
have-
Prime, you've got
you have-
HBO
okay.
as well.
I
So
have
yeah,
Amazon Prime.
you might have HBO then.
I
was
didn't
gonna
really
say,
do retro
you have
HBO.
to. No, you have to pay more on all of these. So
Yeah.
if you have Hulu Plus, you can add
You add
HBO to
$14.
it. Same with Amazon Prime. It's another $15 a
It-
month.
You just can link it.
It just gets linked, but it is another way instead of like, if you have Time Warner. Anyways, this is getting ridiculous. Hi.
This week brought to you
Welcome
by
back.
Jon Snow.
But yeah, I'm Codybedrock on
Winter is
Twitch.
coming.
Codybedrock 36. Come see me Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, 7:30 p.m. ish, depending on what time I get off work. Work has been kind of hectic lately, so
Isn't that kind of the theme of this year?
yeah, it's real bad.
Oh.
And I'm on call, so that sucks too. But back to the Zach, you're up.
Hey,
One great
Hey.
goose egg.
you ready for this? Go as quick as possible. Hi, I'm Zach. I don't stream. I don't Twitch. I don't anything. You can find me at my handle above my head at Grey Goose Eggs. It's recently changed. Done.
Ooh,
It's not above your head.
But it's not above his head, so done.
Is
Don't
it not
follow
above
him
my
up
head?
the lane.
Blue, you're killing me, man.
Why would I fix it during the fucking
You're
show?
killing me, Smalls. You're killing
You're costing me followers.
Oh,
He's
this
all
is-
about that Twitter revenue.
That was the most pretentious thing I've ever heard him say.
Thurston will not be pleased about this.
do you
No.
see what's happening? You're ruining my career
It's over. It's over.
as a
Just
Twitter.
don't
I'm gonna unfollow because of that statement.
What
is
name are
one
you
of
going
my
to unfollow? Because you have to make sure you
I'm
unfollow
following
the.
Greg 26.
In other news, my monster manual is falling apart.
Oh no.
It's not actually falling apart. Well, it is because the binding's coming undone.
Oh no.
I'm sad about it.
Makes it look vintage.
Yeah, I guess.
I give up. I thought we
Sorry,
had a shout
I'm
out for
just-
everyone's stuff. Cody, be the better mod. I can't figure it out.
What are we doing?
And with turn it
Don't we
back
have a
to
cast
Shadowcawn.
shout out for everyone's handles?
That's my
I
channel.
don't know.
Yeah, I don't think we have anything on mine.
I thought I made it. Anyway,
Anyways, moving on.
this episode is brought to you by Portable Holes.
Jesus. Okay.
Okay.
Cool. Okay.
Back to
everyone-
the game?
Back to the game. Back to the game.
Yes.
Jeska's still in a fury.
Sorry,
Wait,
I
this-
had iPhone.
This one that Dryden's fighting, who's all dead?
Every one of
Who's all
them.
dead?
Lucius.
Even the.
All of them except my red dots.
But I wanted to kill the red dots.
No, they're the good
Kill
guys.
The red dots.
No, they're still part of an evil cult. They're just stupider than the rest.
Not anymore. How am I more of a cleric?
Not all clerics are. Never mind.
These are my followers. You do not talk down to my followers.
I'm killing for Bahamut right now.
No,
So,
they're good ones.
You're killing to kill.
Just found
as-
the synchronicity of like her
They're the real
rage
dumb ones.
versus, you know.
so,
There's
as
been
you
a
come-
lot of rage and not a very much of serenity.
so as you all come out of your battle fever, the best way that we can explain it, you look around at the piles of dead bodies, the hence now known cult of
Brontor's getting
Lucius,
chubby.
Ooh,
cult of Lucius,
beautiful.
hence now known cult of Lucius,
TM.
walks over to Lucius after looking down at their now fallen comrades, many of which by their own hands, and walks over to you, Lucius, now no longer with the worm armor because it is all rotted off and everything. Walks over to you, and they all kind of form up and
How closely packed are they?
pretty closely packed.
Excellent.
Like
And so as they come together and
they all come close. They kneel down, and they all kneel down, and one of them looks up at you and says, "All hail Resh, and he who speaks for them." And they all, "Hail Resh!" They're all within like 15 feet of each other at this point.
I hold out my hand and I say, "Easy, my children. Resh has seen your bravery and your commitment through this fight, and he is awarding you with the same power that I hold myself." He says, "I will now take you with me, and we will go to see Resh in person, where he will bestow upon you
Portable hole.
his blessing."
Portable.
And
holes.
I've
That's what I'm
formed
waiting for.
I've formed two mage hands, and they grab two corners of the portable hole and stretch it out over them and drop it and close it underneath all of them.
I was waiting for it. I knew it as soon as. How tightly are they grouped together? Yes.
How stretchy is this portable hole?
Yeah.
Okay.
We've been building up to it.
Okay. Conjure the mage hands, and you give the mage hands the portable hole, and they kind of circle up around above all above the cultists, kind of doing this odd spiral. And as they do, they start spinning faster and faster and faster around each other, and the hole begins to grow wider and wider above them, just this black expanse. And as it does, something drops out of it, and about kind of human size, and it drops out and lands amongst all of them, and they barely have time to recognize that as they look down, they are now seeing the individual who you originally threw in there, and they all look up at you and be like, you, and then it just drops down right on top of them all,
Yes.
and closes underneath them.
And as it closes and I take the portal back, I say, Killtacular.
Kilimanjaro.
We play way too many games.
I know. Double kill. Triple
The fact
kill.
that we both went for Kilimanjaro.
It's the
too,
best one.
Yeah.
I like Killpocalypse too. Killpocalypse.
Yeah. Killionaire.
Sorry,
Anyways.
Sweet.
Good job. We did it.
Good job, everybody.
Or as some of the more modern folks say, GG's.
Judges.
Can we get some rest?
Oh God, I need rest.
I would like to get all my blood curses back.
I don't know how safe this area is though.
We can just peep the top of this
Lucius.
platform here.
Lucius, did you find any like caves or anything we could just kind of get cover and get good rock against our back before we
Ooh, this
take a
could be-
rest?
Yeah, you want me to find caves?
No, did you find any? You were here for like 3 hours before we got here. Did you not find a
He
cave?
was not here that
What?
long.
It felt that long away from you.
I have not found any caves.
You don't want to scout?
I mean,
I'm a 7-foot tall dragonborn. I don't scout well.
I mean, I think the top of this 10-foot deal. I guess they use this a lot, so if there's anybody left, they'll be coming up this way.
yeah, I was thinking we might just duck inside these tents. and
That's a good idea.
Tents.
Put like do not disturb out
Probably
front.
beds. Yeah. The do not disturb is a good touch. That definitely
Yeah.
won't disturb then, especially with all the dead bodies around.
Right. I'm down for that.
Mr.
Um,
Little Ranger, Mr. Tiny Ranger,
I'm gonna
what do
spend
your
some of my.
survival skills say?
Find a shelter, tiny ranger.
What do your special eyes see? What do I see? I see.
Absolutely.
see.
That's what I get to
no.
roll again.
Yeah, that's better.
I see. There's some mud, and I'm gonna have a nice little mud bath.
I was asking on what you
Um,
think we should do.
I know, and I'm telling you, I'm
You,
gonna have a nice little mud bath.
you look around, you see a lot of mud, and a lot of dirt.
blood.
Off to
Can I
your,
make it Adobe?
if you want to try, it's gonna take you a while.
No, it will
Also,
be
am I still covered in blood from when that dude exploded?
Yeah, it's not like it immediately just disappears over time.
Excellent.
Yeah. Anyways, so Tom, what you see
Dissipating.
is off
What
to
are you
your
plotting?
as you're kind of like facing the wooden platform at this point, and Lucius asks you this. You hear the sound of rushing water off to your left hand side, and as you glance over, you can actually see fairly close a fairly wide stream that seems to be kind of running down through this portion of the cavern, and it runs just along the side of the camp, continues down, and continues heading in the direction that the one of the cultists who was on fire ended up going. Just keeps continuing off into darkness at that point.
There's water over there, guys. There's a
You
nice little stream.
glance up, you can see stalactites coming down from the ceiling and poking out of the darkness from up there.
There are plenty of tents around.
There's,
Where-
yeah, obviously plenty of tents. There's this broken, slanted now platform, and then there's the large hole in the actual ground underneath where the platform used to be. It just seems to descend just farther and farther down into the ground.
Can I take some cloth, soak it in some oil, and then just drop it down inside of the hole?
Okay. Just drops down. Actually, it would.
Should have lit it first.
It didn't light
you
it,
didn't
and
light
drops down right down into
Let me help you.
into darkness. It's gone.
I get a pebble, I just cast light on it, and I drop it in for him.
I was
Drops.
working on that. It's a process. You gotta let me do my thing.
He's gonna try to drop a match afterwards and hope it hit it.
Drops, keeps dropping. The light getting dimmer, dimmer, dimmer.
So it goes down a ways.
Pretty good hole.
Are we resting here, guys? Are we resting? I literally
I
have
mean,
no
we can
spells.
rest
Like, I
here.
can light things, and that's basically it.
I'd like to take up one of them tents.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, we might as well, and then
I'm
just
gonna-
set up a guard.
Take first watch and do last rites on all the dead bodies.
Okay.
That you caused. All the dead
Do they
bodies
have
that are
any-
there because of you.
Do they have any gold on them?
That's.
Oh yeah, plunder.
Oh yeah, plunder, loot.
I was trying to get you.
Wait,
to-
let me hit the
I
plunder
can't
button.
plunder. I don't
2
care. what
investigation
gold.
checks.
Oh, I want to
Uh,
Way to
that's
go,
good.
Tonph! Way to go!
Tides
Plunder.
of chaos. Investigation checks.
10.
Amongst all of them, you find roughly 450 gold pieces.
Nice.
You find 3 just regular javelins. You find just kind of you find some just regular swords, regular swords, regular daggers. Approximately like more arrows and bolts than you can ever really count at this point. You watch as Balan, who was kind of just trying to stand and kind of stay out of the way because he doesn't really have anything to fight with at this point. Start looking around and kind of scavenging through the individuals, and he's like, finds
Make him something.
you made him basically a stick that has like a giant metal portion on the top of it.
Sounds like he's just complaining. Sorry.
He hasn't said shit about this. He's just trying to stay out of your way at this point.
Who, Baloney?
He wa-
Baloney.
Balan walks
Yeah,
walks
Baloney.
over to one of the humans who is wearing full plate mail and picks it up and says, "Well, it's not my armor, but it's better than nothing." And he starts kind of shedding what he's wearing and starts putting on the plate armor.
I would like to grab one of the swords.
Mhm.
I open up the hole just enough to where I can throw it in there. And
You
I
hear
say,
Oh, hey, let us!
and I just chuck it in there as hard as I can.
Ah,
Pointing it
my
down.
leg!
And then just shake the bag.
And then close it back up.
Okay.
This is the
That'll show
blender
them.
kind of thing.
Fair enough.
Hold on.
Wait. Never mind.
So 85 gold for everybody.
Cool.
85.
Yeah, it's 450 divided by 5 is roughly 87.5, but
It's 90.
That's hard.
It's 90. 450 divided by 5?
Is it?
Both
90.
of y'all are engineers, and this is what would trip you up.
I'm drawing a blank. Yeah, no, yeah, it
It's
is.
90.
So, yep.
Yeah. The
So,
calculator
like I
on my
said-
computer says
Like I
90.
said, 85 each.
Cool.
Alright, so 90, whatever. I was just doing it.
Tom's trying to pocket the extra 5.
I was trying to, man.
I wasn't gonna question him.
Jessica's gonna
Thanks,
ask Balan
Lucius.
if he wants to join
You're welcome.
her in the last rites.
Even though
There's a lot
everybody
of
questioned
bodies.
me when I found stuff.
I dibs those javelins, by the way, because
make
I
a
never
persuasion
take
check.
anything. I just like
You
javelins.
grab the javelins.
I'm gonna grab
Um,
any rope that I can find.
There's quite a lot of rope.
Jessica is very
I'm
persuasive.
gonna try and stock up on some rope.
He glances over at you and says, "All right, I'll help. Let me find myself a decent weapon to use rather than this piece of shit." Throws it off. Quickly. Takes it. Let's see what we can find.
Did I ever use my potion, my green potion?
I don't
I tried to use mine.
I don't think you've used it yet. No,
We don't talk about that, Brontor.
I think you still have it. If it's still in your inventory, I think you still have it.
I believe.
I don't think you've used it. I could be wrong.
The only time where I thought about using it was when we were fighting the battle master.
I think you thought about using it when like Dryden was in the Crucible, but I don't think you had time to use it either.
Yeah, I think.
I
That's
don't think you
exactly
used it at the Battle Master.
Cool. I just wanted to make sure. I was just
Yeah.
thinking about that. I
I'm
was like,
pretty sure you still have that.
Cool.
Yeah, Balan is able to find himself a decent looking like.
I restock on my 3 bolts that I was missing.
He's able to find a decent great sword and takes that up and just kind of huffs that over his shoulder and begins helping to administer last rites with Jeska.
All right, I'm gonna make my Adobe and go to sleep.
Okay. Tom makes his Adobian and begins falling asleep.
I will retire as well.
Yep, going to a tent. Sleeping.
Alright. So for the first, all right. So who's taking first watch?
Jessica
If anybody.
said she was doing watch.
Jessica's taking first watch. All right. So Balan's gonna stay up with you.
And I sleep.
And okay, Balan's gonna stay up with you and kind of help with the last rites and help stay on first watch. Leucis.
Yep.
Um,
I feel something wild in my future.
you feel your ears seem to itch a little. Your ears and your nose, as you're falling asleep, your ears, your nose, and oddly enough, like the outside, like ring portion of your mouth seems to kind of itch, like really bad.
It's coming to bite you in the ass. I told you those herpes were gonna get you in that wild magic pool. I really hope he was flipping through the pages and he got to number whatever it was and it just said herpes. Like,
You remember that barkeeper?
Do I?
That barkeeper you slept with.
Those weren't worms.
Could've been.
They were little tiny dicks.
Lucius, I'm letting you know this as you're beginning to fall asleep. Like you just, you're, like it's something that kind of crosses your mind as you're getting ready to fall asleep.
Das Herps.
Das herbs.
So you don't hear any of this shit.
Or it could be Herpagonocrabus mitigates.
Wow, that was a mouthful.
Dude, you gotta roll that off.
Yeah.
You gotta be
All
quick
right.
about it. Herpagonocrabus mitigates.
Okay. Jessica, go ahead and roll me.
The deadliest.
roll.
Hold on.
Jessica.
Did you practice that, Con?
Huh? Herpagonocrabus mitigates?
Yeah, did you practice saying that?
No, I've known about that for a long time.
What you need to roll?
I need you to roll a 10.
It's really easy when everything ends with
Let's how bad I'm rolling tonight.
Surprisingly, that is actually really good. So, during your watch, you continue to administer last rites. Go ahead and make a perception check as well.
God. Keep switching the screens.
What do you see with your special eyes?
My brand.
My brand! Look with your special eyes.
You hear
My brand.
about an hour and a half into your watch, you hear kind of like the fluttering of wings just kind of flutter across
Just my heart staring at Balan.
just fluttering across the top of the cave. And as you're kind of just staring at Balan and just watching him, basically do the exact same thing you do, but just, in whatever way Jessica looks at him, you hear this very shrill sound.
Wow, you gotta be careful and warn people. Holy shit.
That's
The
part of the
night
game.
mantle has approached.
You hear that. You hear that just echo throughout the entire cavern. And it seems to be
Under
coming.
the day mantle.
Balan.
It sticks around for a few and just kind of echoes for a few seconds before dying out.
Balan, I don't have very good, light and dark vision in general. Did you see what that was?
No, I didn't.
Welcome to the land of the ice and snow.
It sounded like it came from off that way, and he points off in the direction where the streams follow, where the stream kind of follows, and where the guy who was on fire just ran.
And the robots attacked.
Do I recognize it as a specific creature?
And you can make a nature check.
Is anybody else just getting the Cylon at the very end? Or is it just me?
Nothing.
Everybody else is like zoned in.
Nothing natural that you know of.
Okay. Well, I'm in no shape to find anything, so I think we just lay low, and whoever's on watch next, we just not neck. I'm just thinking of necking. Sorry. whoever's on watch next, we should let them know what happened, because I can't fight right now.
Agreed. This place seems dark. And
We did good today, though. We cleared out those evil men.
that we did.
High five?
Our quarry still eludes us though, and
High five.
he holds up his hand and just
Mm.
feel better when we find him. I don't know where he could have gone. This seems like the only place that he could have wandered off.
There's
There's
a
no
lot
other.
more tunnels, right?
We haven't really had a chance to explore this. It's possible, but we followed where tracks led to, and it led to just a very single, slippery and slidey area.
Well,
God,
we'll
there's
send
something
Tonph
else.
up in the morning. He's good at searching for stuff.
You trust that small fellow?
I trust him with my life, but not with others. He's unpredictable.
He's odd.
He also smells really bad when you used.
That he does. He smells horrible. Has he never heard of a shower?
Sometimes I can trick him into it. I think I just learned how to control water too, so
Like I've smelled funk on the road before and travel funk, and this is like 10 times worse.
it's the vomit, really.
The
that he
funk, the
rubs.
whole funk, and nothing but the
in.
funk.
The vomit?
It's his hair product. You can ask him about it. Don't drink his coffee though.
Oh. And he just places his hand in his face or his face in his hand at that point. All right.
Do I get rest? Or is anything back in my-
Your shift of watching comes to an end. Who's taking your second shift?
I will.
I
Alright,
just wake up
Leucis.
Lucius, this is your fault. Wake up.
You wake up,
Also-
Lucius.
I can wake up too.
All right, Brontor, you waking up?
Yeah.
All right. Jeska, you and Balan eventually find yourselves to rest as well.
In the same
Lu-
tent?
I just said you find yourselves to rest. I did not say
Oh.
where.
Yowzer.
You can choose to try and sleep wherever you.
I don't want to roll for that. No, we're good.
Okay. Brontor and Lucius, I would like for you both. I would like for both of you to roll a d20, and then whoever gets the higher, roll me a d10.
Oh boy.
Stand by. Here we go.
Hey.
Hey.
Lucius, roll me that d10, please.
You go.
Does that count as less than 5?
No. No. I just need to know. I just needed that for something else. I would like for you both to roll perception checks.
Perception. Yeah.
Oh my god.
All
You just woke up.
Brontor just perceives as my snoring.
Brontor just is slowly dozing on and off at this point. He's not
I average 3 of those a night.
Yeah. You weren't kidding. Roll20 really kind of has it out for you. In real
That's
life,
not
you
like
were
Brontor.
I was gonna say in real life you were rolling great. In Roll20, not so much. Lucius, throughout the course of the night, or throughout the course of your watch, nothing really happens. I mean, you kind of stare around the camp. It's all very silent and very quiet. And then you hear what only can be sounds of slight scraping and slight kind of almost like what sounds like the tumbling of pebbles. Just kind of down.
Can I tell
And then-
about how far away they are?
Oh, did we warn them?
Yeah, I'll say there was a
Okay.
passing off of information.
I didn't want to say anything. I was like, isn't there something she's supposed to tell us?
We planned to.
There's a passing off of information.
Okay.
It's closer than you'd expect it to be. It sounds kind of like it's coming in the direction of like the hole and the black area beyond the
Where the dude ran off to?
yeah, like it's coming in from that direction.
Okay. I'll keep watch on that direction.
I see nothing.
About another half hour goes by. You hear the occasional. Sounds like it's coming kind of more from the hole.
Oh, where the dude fell down, or
where they dropped the guy down. Yeah, in the cage.
Yeah, let's go take a look.
Okay.
I'm gonna go check a look in there.
Okay, you walk over.
Check a look.
Check a look.
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Come on, less than 5. Son of a bitch. 14.
I love how he's wanting to.
He's just like, come on, fuck up. Yeah, it's great.
Crap, I rolled good.
Tides of chaos? No, I'm just
The hole looks fine.
It's a hole.
It's a hole, but you do notice that the chain that is continuing down from the actual slanted platform right now, every so often it kind of like moves a bit from side to side. Kind of scrapes against the side, like as it scrapes against the side of the rock as it just kind of moves. And every time it does, you hear this, like a few more rocks and pebbles just kind of tumble down.
like go back to Brontor. And I was like, hey, Brontor, you've got something big and sharp, right?
I got my dagger.
Well, can't you change that hammer into different shapes?
It goes from pole form to hammer form.
Ah.
That'd be
How
dope if I
hot is
could.
that thing?
How hot?
Yeah.
It's really not hot at all because it's cold damage.
Literally the opposite.
So Lucius can't do anything.
I do have this Ild rune. It does fire stuff.
You know what? That'll work.
All right, what are we doing?
And so this chain over here is rattling. I think the dude that they sacrificed might be coming back.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know if he's
Like, is he still just like halfway down there and didn't get all the way down there or something?
I don't know how far he went down there. Maybe he made it all the way.
You think we can bring it up?
Well, I was thinking we should just kill him
Oh.
by breaking the chain. But that works too. You know what? I like your plan better.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's try to find a way to get him
let's
up.
wait for him to come up.
Okay. That's cool.
We'll just
Still
keep
want
watch
me
on the...
You still want me to fire the Ild rune down there?
Nah, we'll save it for now.
Okay.
Have it ready for when he pokes his stupid little head
Yeah, we got
above
it.
the hole.
That
Take
sounds
that.
good. What's the old dude in your head say about this? Has he got any things
Huh?
that he did?
He's been quiet for a while. I don't know what
Yeah.
his deal is. Maybe he's shy suddenly.
Yeah.
I don't know. I read about him in the books, but they never said he was very shy. I
Right.
think he's really angry.
What's he angry at?
Shit, being chained up probably. I mean, I'd be pretty angry too.
So he's chained up to your head?
He's chained up to something. He's just all chained up. He can't go anywhere. Yeah, he's off in the far realm. You know, where they keep gods
yeah.
and such, or not even gods. This guy's
Yeah,
little bit
I'd be
more-
mad too.
yeah.
All right. Well, I guess we can just wait on this guy until they
Infinite
wake up.
power and then chained up. That's
That
I don't
sucks.
know. Yeah. Sorry, Theriston, but whatever.
Yeah, sorry, Thurston. If he can hear me, I don't know.
He hears everything.
Oh, well.
I can hear you, you fool.
He says he can hear you.
Oh,
Not him, you.
Not him? Well, how do you know he's talking if you can't hear him?
I can hear what you're saying.
what I'm saying.
Thoughts.
Okay. Yeah, well, I knew that. Because
What
I've been
did you-
talking
what did
to
you
you
know?
like this whole time.
What did you know?
He can hear me and understand me just fine.
oh, you're talking to him right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's coming over the mic.
Oh, okay.
Like,
At least he's talking now.
of all
Multiple
the...
things.
Do you have a messenger named Mike who goes back and forth?
You're sleeping.
This is a personal question. I want to know if Mike is the guy. There's
So
the-
Brontor comes up with this original thought
He
to
says he
ask
hears
to
you.
Lucius. Is there a guy named Mike that like transfers messages back and forth?
Well, you know, he's kind of like Mercury.
Who's
You know,
Mercury?
The one of the ancient
Like the stuff in the
gods
thermometer?
of the messenger.
Oh, okay.
He's kind of
So-
like that.
So you guys are standing there waiting for what now?
This
Whatever
guy to
come out of the
peep his
hole.
head out the hole.
So I can kill it.
About half an hour, about 20 or 30 minutes, about 20 or 30 minutes go by, and the chain. You hear the chain continue to rattle, and you watch as it keeps rattling a little bit more, and a little bit more, and then it stops. It goes very taut. And then begins to rattle just a little, ever so slightly.
I can definitely see this happening now, right?
Yeah, you're right there.
Okay, cool. So yeah, it's getting a little
Looks
more
like he's getting
frequent
closer.
and closer. Yeah.
I'll
If,
peek
I mean,
in
I'm just saying,
over
if
the
we have to
edge.
wake up the guys, I don't want to be the guy to do it this time. Last time I did this, I got in a lot of trouble, and I heard about it for like 2 weeks. So,
It hasn't even been 2 weeks since you did that.
yeah,
It's been like a week, if that.
yeah. Remember that? The spiders in the wall.
Yeah,
Everybody
what-
thinks
that's been like,
Brontor's crazy.
that was like a month and a half ago, 2 months ago. What are you talking about? Oh, in game.
In game time,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
In game. Yeah,
That's,
in game,
Anyway.
it's-
that's one of those things I got to go back and actually check, and it's exactly like translate how many days this has been in total.
Just saying.
pretty sure
Anyway,
it's been like 2 months in game.
I think so too, yeah, because the travel distance, it takes a while. Anyways,
I'll wake him up if need be,
Okay.
and I'm gonna drop a firebolt down there to see what's going on.
what's the range on Firebolt?
Firebolt is they're 120 feet.
Nice.
Alright.
I want to look down. I want to look down when you do this, in case you hit him.
You just conjure a small bead of red energy that just pops into your hand, and you just kind of toss it in between hands, and throw it down into the hole. You watch as the red bead of energy passes 50, 100, 120, disappears.
Well, I didn't see anything down there. Did you see?
Yeah, I
anything?
didn't see any shadows or anything when the bolt went by.
All right. Well, I think we're good then.
By the way, that was some
120
and
feet.
one shit you do with that firebolt. That was cool.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Been practicing.
It's pretty good. You have to teach me something like that one
Chain
day.
keeps shaking just a little bit,
Oh shit, he's still coming.
slowly.
I mean, there's something down there, I guess.
Should we just raise the thing up?
Nah, I mean, if he's alive, I want him to work for it, for being
That's a
alive.
good point. That's a good point.
And if he's dead, I want him to work for it.
Because they're fucked.
Yeah.
Anyways, all right.
But he was just like a gnome, right? Like a gnome. No, he was a
Hell, I don't know. I don't remember.
he was a miter of some sort, dwarf.
He's probably a dwarf.
That's gonna be a workout.
Yeah.
At this point, you watch as the chain goes taut again,
Mhm.
and then goes lax with no movement.
Oh. See, it sorted itself out.
Hmm.
He wasn't strong enough to make it back up. Bummer.
Well, what do you want to do now?
The rest of your watch comes to an end. There is a third watch if people would like to take it.
I guess I will do that.
Or Dryden or Lucius and
You cut out. I have no idea what
Yeah,
you just said.
I said Brontor and Lucius, if there's anything else you guys want to do on your watch.
To go and wake up Dryden.
Okay.
I'm gonna kick some pebbles down the hole,
Okay.
just in case.
They just
Find Dryden's tent.
Yeah.
And get right next to his face. Like face to face.
Are you lying in bed with him, or are you just
No, I'm just standing over top of him and crouching down.
okay?
It's like super weird.
I gotcha.
And it's even uncomfortable.
Dryden, make a
kind of for
perception
Leucis.
check with disadvantage because you're sleeping.
I can perceive things while I'm sleeping.
Yeah.
Nope.
My mind's eye.
Nope, you can't.
You're just passed out at this point.
And so I lean in super close, and I go, Dryden, wake up! It's your turn!
I really hope you just go straight for the nut punch. just comes up, arm swinging.
Hey man, good morning.
Hey there.
If you ever come near me while I am sleeping again, Lucius, so help me God, wild magic will be the least of your concerns. Oh
It's
my
already
God.
the least of my concerns. In fact, no, I'm just kidding. I was gonna say, can I roll stealth? Just try to hide a little bit, just like make a sneaky pose.
Oh my God. All
You
right.
make this really awkward, sneaky pose.
Is it my turn? Am I supposed to? Is it my shift out there?
Yeah, I think it's your go.
All
By the way,
right.
there was something like rattling the chain down in that sacrifice pit where they were throwing dudes.
Oh yeah, I'm sure
And
it's
then-
nothing.
Yeah, and then so it was like getting really tight, like someone was trying to climb up, and then it'd wiggle a little bit, like they're trying to climb up, but then it just stopped. So I assume
Got
they
it.
were just too weak to climb all the way up.
All right.
Do I?
Well,
Do
But-
I know of any of this? Am I still asleep?
Are you taking a third shift, or are you?
I don't know. We didn't talk about it prior, so I don't know if anybody was.
Jeska took the shift with Baloney. Those two took the second shift.
We'll just double up.
I was just saying we didn't talk about it prior. I just went straight to bed. So unless you come and say something, I'm probably gonna stay asleep. Because
Hey.
So it's up to
then-
Dryden if he wants to wake up Tonph.
Lucius, has Tonph done anything yet?
I don't think so.
All right, I go get him.
Can I help?
No, you can't. You go get your fucking sleep.
I mean,
But-
he hasn't been bouldered yet.
You know what? Oh, you need to tend. You got some bumps around your mouth. You might want to tend to those.
Yeah, they've been kind of itchy. I'm not too worried about it though.
All right.
Dryden, you do notice that around his mouth, and on his nose, and on his ears,
You got that rare ear herpes, man.
That worm, them worms.
that the skin is actually flaking off, and the muscle that is being exposed is gray and
Cool. You got gangrene.
is gray and is just like there's no blood seeping out of it at all.
He might want to get that checked out, bro.
I mean, have you looked at yourself recently? I pull out the negotiation which I recently sharpened, so it's nice and shiny, and I just set it down in front. I was like, "Have you looked into like this region recently?"
Oh, cool. I'm kind of dying in spots.
As
You
you,
and
start,
I-
Yeah, you are, buddy.
as you start
Yeah,
picking
you
at,
Just goes to
as-
tap his nose and it just.
yep, nope, that's exactly what happens. as you start tapping your nose and just kind of messing with it, it just drops off.
Oh, no wonder I couldn't smell anything.
Do I
Yeah, I'm gonna
have?
need to get this looked at.
I pull out a flask and just take a swig and go, I'm gonna go get Tonph. Just walk away.
That first
pick
rest
up
that I
my
had, that
nose.
was only 4 hours.
This like
Your
after
nose in
this,
the
this will
portable.
totally equal a full 8-hour rest.
All right, I go back to sleep.
Like this will
To get
count
my
as
8 hours.
yeah.
Yeah.
This will count as your as the full rest.
Cool.
I go
So,
over to
as well.
Tom's tent and I just rip it open and go, "It's our turn." I grab his feet and I throw him over my shoulder and I carry him over. We're going without letting him wake up.
My mud hot!
This is so beautiful in my mind. I love it. Anyways,
He's Is he kicking and screaming? You all like upset about this, or you just taking
No,
it in
he's-
stride, Tom?
Oh, Me? Oh,
Yeah.
I'm pretty distraught. I had taken some time to make this adobe, and it was nice. It was nice and warm, and then all of a sudden you just destroyed it.
Yeah, I do that. All right, so I tie the rope around his ankles so he stops kicking. I got a rope. I tie it around his ankles. And I go, you gonna come down now? You gonna come down now, Tom?
You fighting that, or are you just letting that happen, Tom?
Oh, I'm gonna fight it.
Okay.
Okay. So I walk over to the hole, and I drop him in the hole holding onto the rope.
Wait.
Okay, so
I'm
this is
fighting
okay.
the first part to get. So
Dryden,
you're-
I need you to make a dexterity check versus Tonph making a dexterity check.
Oh, shit! Oh my god! Oh, I actually rolled better than you, too. Son of a bitch. It's like the fucking...
I'd like to cast Ben Luck.
You're asleep. You're asleep.
Oh my god, the fucking electoral college just got Tonph elected. God damn it.
So as you're trying to like basically lasso Tonph is just like slipping out of your grasp and just darting kind of away as just kicking, screaming, just keeping that rope off of him. It's great. Yeah, no, Tonph is not tied up at all. He darts off.
He should have disadvantage like crazy. I had him over my shoulder, I just woke him up, and I'm 3 times his size.
But I was covered in mud.
Dry mud, you've been sleeping.
He's a dexterous little fuck.
We'll let it stand.
This is bullshit, and I want everyone to know that this is bullshit.
I was covered in mud.
Formal protest?
Formal protest.
You can file a complaint.
Hear,
to the
hear.
internal-
Denied. Informal protest? Sit down, Mr. Cooper.
Have you ever tried to wake up a toddler that's really trying to go to sleep?
Yes, it's horrible.
And they're like kicking and screaming all over the place?
Yes.
That's what I imagine.
All right, so I would like for you two to one of you like for you to decide which one of you is rolling the
The D what?
D10. I don't care which one. Just you guys gotta figure out which one's rolling it.
Whatever, I lost, I'm rolling it.
Go for it. That's right.
And I'd like for you both to roll perception checks.
Perception checks. Oops, they rolled. Nope. Hey!
Ooh.
Ayo.
I see everything.
What do you see with your special eyes?
My brand!
My brand.
And 4 eye holes.
Oh, you've got beautiful eye holes. I love your eye holes.
You've got
Have 8 eye holes.
I'm the eye hole man. Get away from my eye holes.
Just a
These are
quick
my eye holes.
Shadowhack, in the event that there's whispers going on, make sure that they're in Twitch.
Thank you.
Because otherwise the entire world will know.
Watch a stream. Oh, so that's what I was supposed to hear.
Get on up out of here with my eye holes.
Oh, you really done it now. You really
sealed the book on this one.
you really closed the door on that.
You really locked up the cupboard on this case.
I don't know what anyone's talking about anymore, Morty.
Is that baby legs and regular legs?
Rick, I don't know what's going on here. It just got
Morty,
really
quick,
quiet.
grab an axe. We gotta fight these orcs.
All right, Rick.
I'm Pickle Rick.
I'm Pickle Rick.
Don't worry, baby legs. I'll get them. I'm regular legs.
This is the longest whisper.
Just got done making a whisper.
Okay,
We're still here selling real fake doors.
Real big doors here.
All right.
You thought the commercial was over, but
We're
it
still
wasn't.
going.
We're still going.
This is my first secret whisper, and I'm very excited about it. I just want everyone to know that.
Let's try this one. Doesn't open. This one. Doesn't open.
This one, it opens, but there's a wall behind it.
I'm just seeing Scooby-Doo running through doors now. Okay. So what are we like? Okay.
You can ask questions about it. I don't care, but you just gotta. You can whisper back, and we can proceed from there. But
You really whispered that one.
I don't even know where to go with this.
Should you wake everyone up? Oh, sorry, I'm sleeping.
Yeah,
Really
just go over to
left the
Brontor's
cliff
tent
hanging.
saying, I think I hear spiders! And just shake the tent. No, I don't even know what to make with that information.
I can give you more description if you would like.
I mean, I don't think there needs to be more description. I just don't know why it was a secret whisper. Just because... Hey, Tonph, did you see that?
See what?
You didn't see that then?
You glance off to the direction he's pointing, which is in the direction of like the darkness and the way the guy who was on fire ran off. You see nothing, it's just black.
The darkness? Yeah, no, I totally see that. It's really dark over there.
Did you see, like, did you hear that? Like, there was a thing that happened. Nothing?
Was it whistling? Were they whistling in the dark?
I'm gonna...
Whistling in the
How far off was this? Like, just, like very far, pseudo-far, like, far-ish?
Like, pseudo-far?
Like, are we talking, like military base to Pachinki, military base to...
I'm probably about a mile and a half.
You heard a mile away?
I heard something.
What'd you hear?
It might be nothing. It sounded like it might have been a scream.
A scream.
I don't know. I think I'm just gonna go check it out.
Are we gonna go check it out? We can go check it out.
Do you want to stay here? We got the earpieces. I can let you know if I need anything.
It's up to you. Do you want to go alone?
Well, do you want to leave? You'd have to wake somebody else up.
Do we though?
You want to leave them unguarded and asleep? I like you.
mean,
I like you. Let's do this. Let's do
I
this.
mean, what they don't know can't hurt them.
Exactly. They'll be fine. You know nothing's gonna come and hurt them.
Plus, I'm sure Jeska would be okay with it. She's been in one of those movies
Total
lately.
murder rampage. Am I right?
I
Let's
know,
talk
like-
and walk. Let's talk and walk.
Let's do that. All right. So
I am a little concerned. I'm a little concerned about the group as we're walking because she doesn't seem to want to heal anybody without serious prompting. And like,
she has to verify. Are you injured? It's like, of course I'm injured.
Yeah,
Like, I just got hit by that dude.
I know it's ridiculous. So but hey, honest to God, though,
I'm normally not hit that often because I'm pretty good at dodging.
because you hide all the time and
Look,
you're a foot and a half tall.
Dodging, it's all the same thing.
But by the way, do you want to ride on my shoulders?
Both of
we
you
can.
make dexterity saving throws.
What is it?
Dexterity saving throws.
Oh, we're fine. I'm sure of
I
it.
hope a giant rock smashes you like gas.
It went from that 1 to the 19 and then hung as it went to the 3.
Bloop.
I jump out of the way.
A giant rock.
I rage and jump out of the way.
This is great. I'm so happy.
I rage and jump out of the way.
I really hope
You
you're
said I have
walking along
before
and
they
it's
had
the
6 seconds. I rage and jump out of the way. That's the action that I'm holding.
Good to know. Great to know.
Anyways, like I was saying,
So Tom, you pretty much start saying this as you all of a sudden feel kind of like start to give way, and you glance forward and you realize there.
You cut out.
You start saying, or Tonph, you basically end up saying this to pretty much thin air as you feel your foot start to give way, and you glance down and realize there's nowhere else to go. So you kind of stop and you look to your side, and Dryden is now currently hanging about 10 feet down off of a cliff that is just like that he apparently fell off and is now hanging on one-handed off of just this cliff that just disappears down into nothing. You hear water off to your left, just kind of just dropping off, and
Dryden,
like just continuing down.
Bahamut did that
are you
to me.
okay?
And so that we're going to pick up next week.
How's it hanging?
Hey.
Flaccid and to the left, I think.
Okay, good to know. Good to know. I'm actually a little bit to the right today. So.
All right, so we're picking up next week, guys, on the Riot sessions. Thank you for hanging out, everyone. You guys. If you're new to the channel, we do this every Sunday at 7:30 Eastern here on this channel, and every first of the month on the Blue Rangers channel. Thank you for hanging out, guys. We love you, and don't forget to tune in for more Riot sessions.
Y'all come back now.